Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roll Hit Die presents our Wednesday night game of TORGanized play. Before I hand this off to Mark, I do my typical shout out. First and foremost, is the map in the middle of the screen in front of you is through Roll20. Roll20 allows us to share artwork from the books or any artwork we found to run our games, put in battle maps, and allow our players to have some sort of situational awareness. They know who to hit, and where to move to. Let's see. Also, one of our other things I'd give a shout out to is Hero Forge. You'll notice, looks like at least 3 of the miniatures there on the right hand side of the Roll20 map are created through the Hero Forge app. Go to heroforge.com. You can create a custom miniature from the typical tabletop 23mm, I believe it is, all the way up to 6 inches. You can have them send that to you in the mail, or you can get the program to print it out on your own 3D printer if you've got one at home. But if you're a subscriber, you can turn around and make a digital copy that you can use in your digital games. So if you haven't had a chance to check out Hero Forge, go check them out. Let's see, if you're watching us on Twitch, down below we have our little bio, and there are 2 links. One is for Extra Life, which is the most important, of course. Allows you to give to the Children's Miracle Network at any point in time throughout the year when you can and when you'd like to. Also, we have a link to our website, which is still currently under construction because of all the changes we make to our games here lately. But the shop is still active, so you can go in there and you can check out to see what we have available, like shirts or mugs or rugs with the symbol in the bottom right hand corner of the screen, as well as our Mutants of Mastermind game, Army Corps, plus some Vampire the Masquerade and other things. Check on it. Marcus is always adding things to it based off whatever games we seem to be running. We even have a Star Wars one, I think, from the Star Wars game we did with the at the Dragon's Table a while back. Let's see. If you're watching us on Twitch, also we have down there by the chat bar a bubble. We call that a chaos bubble. Allows you to collect points the longer you watch our program. Those points can be spent to cause different kinds of chaos in any of our D&D style games, whether it be our 3.5 game that we have every other Sunday, or our 5th edition game, which we currently don't have going right now because it's on hiatus, but once it comes back you can definitely add chaos to that as well. Let's see, we have a sponsor called Humble Bundle. You go check them out. I haven't had a chance to actually look at it myself here lately because work and travel. But if you use Roll Hit Die when you're checking out, it should give you a little bit of a. I want to say that one's a 10% kick. Nope. You know what? Until I can actually get the information right, I will not make the mistake. But I will tell you that check out Humble Bundle and check out the energy drink called Dubby. Both of those are. The Dubby drink is. Doesn't give you the jitters, doesn't give you a crash, and it's. And I'll give you more later. Sorry. It's been a long day. Let's see. I think that's all I currently have as far as that's concerned. So I will go ahead and hand it off to Mark before I, stick my foot in my mouth any further. Mark.
So there is a Delphi Council debriefing, a brief debriefing up from yesterday. If you want to check that out, an email comes out and Liam addressed some of that and some other things. So if that is up there. We are not no nefarious rumors to be believed. Beyond that, let's see. We were at the middle of, or at the end of the 3rd scene with everyone figuring out that there was an entrance into an underground level for the Abbey in the courtyard. To recap, you had come in from the street level and checked out the area labeled 3 there, which is the main church area, and you kind of moved through the office and the library and had some words with the librarian there, who was Brother Raphael, and you discovered that the 5 books that had been absconded with on demonology from the previous abbey were secreted around the library, and Brother Raphael had no idea that they were there, even though he was fastidiously keeping track of everything that went on in the abbey proper, not just his library. In the process, you went through over to area 9 because you'd heard from, you talked to Brother Brian, who was the head technician in the workshop, discovered that there's a dumbwaiter that he puts cyber arms that they manufacture into that dumbwaiter, and they vanish and go away. And that kind of, in your poking around in the abbot's office, you discovered that all of the resources that were coming into the abbey, a good portion of them were in fact not being turned around and sent out as sanctioned cyberware. So someone was skimming some material and you couldn't figure out where it was going. Potentially you found out that those skimmed pieces were being disappeared into the dumbwaiter because they would go in and go down and nothing would happen. Electo thought about going down to the dumbwaiter for a moment until everyone figured out that he would have to leave all of his things up top, and everybody decided that might not be the best use of Electo. She decided to go begin to search the grounds for an entrance to an underground level, which your previous, albeit cursory, investigations had not revealed. And that's when you discovered this one out in the courtyard. At which point we declared that we were going to call that a scene, the end of scene 3, and do the card thing. So let's go ahead and do the card thing at this point. And while you're doing the card thing,
did we not do?
Everybody looks around and notices that for some reason Pierre has disappeared. He's kind of in between your travels in and out. You're like, where's Pierre gotten to? And you're really not too sure, although the heightened paranoia begins to wonder whether or not he has been absconded with, or if the brothers have done something to him. At which point, Inspector Destine shows up and is accompanied by Jerome because he heard that you needed some support, and Jerome was helping him with an unrelated incident off in cyberpathy, and so Inspector Destine has brought him to your location. And it occurs to you that you didn't tell him where you were going, yet he knew anyway.
Well, Jerome knew.
Well, Jerome did know, but
And
the
that's
inspector seems...
By the way, I am still on the last scene of last act. I never got moved over to your new map.
I just put you on the map.
Yes, well, let me see if I'm seeing it now.
Mine
I'm
is-
reloading it.
You see,
Nope,
like,
I'm still
old
seeing the old map.
You'll probably have to drag the players over again.
Everybody's on my map.
Did we get separated? If his name is separate, you would have to drag his token.
I did not separate him from anywhere. But let's do this. We will drag the players. Does everybody see Montbard again?
Yep.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Robert, are you on Montbard?
Nope. Well, what is Montbard? I can't remember.
That's the one where the guy was on the stake with the
Crucifix.
cross, the crucifix.
Okay, nope. I don't see that.
What tabletop is Jerome on?
The one where we fought the Techno Demons.
Oof, that was a while ago.
That was a while ago. Let's try this.
Okay, now I see the guy on the cross. And I also need to get...
Are
want me
you
to
now-
go on and...
Nope. Are you
I
on
am now
on-
seeing it. Yes.
Okay.
Do you want me to go on and get my Cosm card for this act? And
Yes.
are we at 4 or 5 Destiny cards?
We should be at 5 because of several glories.
Yeah. You're
Okay.
under multiple glories, which only count as one.
And would you hand me how many possibilities should we have? Should I have?
3.
3. Okay.
Anyone have a leadership?
Not I.
I don't think so. While we're waiting for him to get his cards and stuff, I will clarify the Dubby energy drink. If you go to their website, it's a powder you can put in like your water and stuff. If you put in Roll Hit Die as the code, you'll get a 10% discount on the purchase. If you go to Humble Bundle and you use the code Roll Hit Die, pretty much you're letting them know that we're the ones that sent you to them, and they'll give us a 10% kickback on what you purchase.
Mark,
I
there are no
shuffled.
more cards in the deck.
I
Oh,
shuffled.
you did?
And your possibilities are sitting on the tabletop near your token.
Oh, I already drew them.
Well, fine.
Hey Rod, I don't have a leadership, but remember, if there's cards you need to move around, I can move around them.
Yeah, you got
Oh,
the
somebody,
perk,
did
don't
somebody
you?
give me cards?
Jerome, you're supposed to have 5.
Yeah, I know. 5, and then I'm just keeping the first 5. Those other ones, I'm not sure how they got there.
Well, there was that leadership you were looking for, Rod.
Mm-hmm.
I just shuffled.
Sorry.
I put them back in the deck.
It's
and
fine,
shuffled.
Robert. I'm just giving you hell.
Okay.
So what do you want to give me for those two, Jim?
Oh, and this is a play at the start of the scene, so I'll just go and play that.
Front row. What did you play?
Magical burnout. Who's casting spells?
Me.
Do you have anybody else that does? Or is it just you?
For the rest of the scene, casting spells gains a malfunction range of 1 to 2. If malfunction is rolled, the character cannot cast spells with that skill for the rest of the combat. Storm Knight spellcasters gain 1 possibility, so only Jerome benefits from that. There's yours, right by your token.
Shouldn't that be Cyber?
Yes, it should be.
Well, fine.
Here, I'll put that back.
Sorry.
Hey, Jerome, would you like to have some fun as a kind of a welcome back to the game? Did you miss last week?
Jeez, here we go.
Okay, well, what do you want me to do?
Oh, I'm playing this on Jerome. We're beginning of the scene.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so play on a character who can cast spells, because that's the only one. For the rest of the scene, any failure to cast a spell inflicts backlash as a mishap. But any successfully cast spell at standard success becomes good, and good becomes outstanding.
Oh,
So,
wow.
See, I'm helping.
For certain definitions of the word help.
Yes.
Might be a good idea to bring Greg.
yep. So let's see. Any failure to cast a spell inflicts backlash as a mishap. It doesn't say that it is a mishap.
Right.
So that's fine.
But I take the stun and the stymied as if it were a mishap.
Yeah, then you've got a malfunction range of 1 to 2. So your mishap range is now 1 to 2.
Right.
Okay,
But
so
actually, any spell is going to, any failure is going to act as if I had this. But a malfunction is different.
Yep.
There we go.
Well, wait. A spell doesn't malfunction now.
In this card, it does because I can't use that spell casting
Yeah.
skill again.
Because it gains a malfunction weight.
Yeah.
I
Basically,
got
I
it.
gained a malfunction.
I got it. Okay, so it isn't a mishap on a 2. You just can't cast spells anymore.
Right.
A 1 is okay. So on a 2, you failed to cast a spell, can no longer use that skill anymore.
And it's also
Suffer-
considered a mishap because I
suffer,
failed.
yeah, and suffer the mishap backlash. A
Right.
1 is a mishap, so are we doubling up on the mishap then? Huh.
I don't think you do.
I'm not gonna bone you over with it that hard. Although that would be appropriate for a 1. You might find some additional problems with a 1 that aren't shock related, so that we can differentiate. But yeah, all right.
So we are in discard phase.
You are in discard phase. Throw those over to there we go, to the right, so that on building 9, just so we can keep that. I don't accidentally delete some stuff.
So,
Really? Nobody wants a
Jerome was
second
standing there
win?
a minute ago, and he just went poof when he cast a spell.
Well, 1 minute Jerome was there, and then the next, this demon who looks like it put on a Jerome skin is there.
Oh, okay. Welcome, Del Scorcho. Welcome.
Howdy. Oh, and for a little more fun, Mark,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna
What else you
play.
got?
I'm gonna play that. So I'll put that over by 10.
That's a played card. Okay, so let's
That's
not put it in the
correct.
discard area. We'll put it over there. So go ahead and get your card. Is anyone master planning the attuned?
I will choose to not master plan the attuned.
Are we waiting on an inspire? Is that what we're waiting on?
There's a lot of really good cards that are in people's hands right now, so I'm just gonna figure out which one should be master
Okay.
planned later.
Okay. You
Between
never know.
heroes and dramas and season initiatives,
You never know. Okay, let me make sure I got this squared away. Because you're not there, but You are.
And I do apologize if my voice sounds very bad, but apparently my
Well,
sickness
we've never had a
decides.
problem with your voice before. I mean, it's always sounded bad.
Thanks.
Bad is relative. Is that what you're saying?
I think that's exactly what he's saying. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So second win. That's it. We're done with the card thing.
Yeah, like
Yeah. Let's see. I see 4 in Charlemagne. Shouldn't Charlemagne be at 5?
Yep, I was just waiting to let others draw first.
Yep. And I see Boria's at 4.
Didn't Boria just play
Oh,
a
I
card?
just played an. I played an.
He
attuned.
played
You
it
played the
so-
attuned. Very
Mhm.
good. Yes. So that's where we are. Okay. So you are heading down the stairs. What is the order in which we are headed? Well, we headed down the stairs, and I kind of gave you that information about what you saw on the walls, which will kind of get back to that, so I can give it to you again. The lighting in the underground lab is low and tinged red. Disturbing, pained faces and grinning demons emboss the walls, continuing the motif from the apocalypse started in the reactor room. The eyes of the demonic faces glow with red pinpoints of light. Small cameras that... Wait. You went into the apocalypse room, and that's where we stopped, right?
We opened a door. We found a
With it, yeah, we did
door.
find a secret door that popped open, and that's.
All
where
right,
we-
yeah. The eyes of the demonic faces glow with red pinpoints of light. Small cameras that track the heroes as they move through the passages. 2 of the monks from Saint Genevieve are asleep in the dormitory when and there are 2 that are installing cyberware arm. The left twin of the right arm found on the gobbler, on a demon strapped to an operating table at the center of the main room.
I don't think that's church approved. Could be wrong.
What would you like to do?
I believe that you all should stop what you're doing because that ain't right.
As soon as you say that, their eyes snap around to you. Everybody else kind of notices that the glowing red eyes that are the cameras that have been watching you, they fade out and go dark. And as soon as those lights fade out, the clamps that hold the gobbler twin on the operating table snap open. That thing jumps off the table and comes at you as the tubes that hold the other forms in the lab pop open, and other forms shamble out, just fall out on the ground and get up, and they seem to be very, very angry.
Okay, we don't have any NPCs traveling with us again, do we?
I
didn't think
don't
any-
think
No, we
you
don't.
have anybody with you at the moment.
Good, because maybe I won't get swallowed quite so much.
Hey, Craig, you know what to do.
Crag jumps in, and Crab crawls out. Crab jumps in, and all about.
At this point, you notice several things happening all at once as we're flipping. This is all happening at the same time we're flipping the first card. The lights switch over to red in that classic emergency lighting thing, and they begin to strobe, which is very disconcerting and going to cause you a -2 visibility penalty on anything that you do that requires sight. And there's an office at the far side of the laboratory, and you can see the screen of a computer begin to flash red as you see one word appear over and over again. It says purge, 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 purge.
Charlemagne, are you going to go for that computer?
Hold that thought.
Someone pulled
Finally, some inky gas begins to pour from the agonized faces along the walls, and you get the feeling that this is going to be very, very bad. So we're going to flip a card, and as we flip a card, everybody go ahead and take a point of shock from breathe. If you need to breathe, if your character must breathe, you take a point of shock. There's not a I'm holding my breath. You're going to be exerting yourself in combat. So if you have to breathe, you can tell that the monks are
they aren't doing well.
Well, Tanner's
This,
not
by
with
the
us,
way,
so I
is
don't
going
know
to
what
be a
happens.
dramatic scene.
Here's
No! Attacks and interaction attacks against tech constructs are disfavored this round. There are none of those. The villains will go first, and they are up. The approved actions are defend and intimidate.
Can we take care of that?
I will become very vulnerable to take care of them being up.
Thank you, Jim.
Yes, thank
Sure about that. You don't want to let them be up.
Yeah,
Positive.
I'm pretty sure about that.
Just checking, because that's a choice. It's not, you don't have to.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does. We'll give him grief if he doesn't.
Well, and I did build the character to do these things, so if I don't, then I've just made bad choices in life.
Okay, so you do have, as Jerome was asking about the computer, you do get the idea that there is something going on in there, and it's going to take someone with some computers knowledge at DN14 to get in there and start messing with that.
Since we can see into that room, can I portal somebody into that room?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Anybody that is attempting to beat the purge, as it were, is going to have a DN14 computers test -2, because the lights are making it stupid hard to type and see, and when the screen and the lights flicker at the right times, you just lose everything.
And dark vision is not going to be beneficial here, right?
It's absolutely screwing with everything.
Okay.
Let's see. Unless if whoever's doing that happens to have cyber eyes or an augmented reality HUD that they can connect directly to the terminal, in which case, if you can jack in directly to that terminal, if you've got a deck or something along those lines, you can absolutely do that as a simple action. Then you negate that -2.
All right, so they're gonna go, and then Robert and I we're gonna type in the chat and figure out which of us is doing the computer thing.
All right, so you guys figure that out. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna figure out what we're doing here. So we only have 5 of you guys today. So /R5. 2, 3, 4. Jerome.
Yes.
Gobbler has taken an interest.
So that may have decided who's going into the computers.
Yes.
No, we still have Crag going.
I know.
Going yo-yo.
If that looks like what's about to happen, this is exactly what Craig's going to do.
In, out. It's yep.
Great.
All right,
Wash
so
the armor once more.
let me go and get my bad guys out.
Be damned.
Let's see, that's those guys. Which I'll put right there. And where's the gobbler? Gobbler. All right, so the gobbler is attempting to gobble Jerome.
Okay.
I'm absolutely going to give the gobbler a possibility on that. How's a 22 look?
Oh yeah, you
I'm
hit.
in.
we
Technically,
fought
that's more of.
we fought this before, Robert.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
You get swallowed.
This ain't me first
Gotcha.
rodeo.
Yeah. At the last moment, Crag shoves Jerome out of the way, and the gobbler goes and swallows the dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
And now you can see his distended belly poking out. And you get the idea, Jerome, that metal arm that looks exceedingly well armored, i.e. toughness 35, is very quick and could get in the way of your attacks. However, if you figure if it's vulnerable, then you probably could target the belly directly without having to worry about that arm, and that would remove that down to a 15, which is the beast's toughness. That's what they discovered
Is
the
the
last
arm
time.
classified as a construct?
The arm is not a construct; it is a cyberware.
Okay.
It is cyberware. So Jerome has been shoved out of the way, and Crag has been swallowed. But the experimental cyber demon is going to try to bite Jerome. Let's see.
Okay.
And that includes the gobbler. So Jerome and the gobbler are getting attacked by this thing. This thing is in a frenzy. It's absolutely a whirling dervish of cyber plating and claws and whatnot, and it's mindlessly clawing at both the gobbler and at Jerome.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, how's a 21 look, Jerome?
Yeah, you still hit me. That's an outstanding.
Yeah,
You
sorry,
may
I can't bother you with that
enjoy
one. I'm kind of stuck.
23 points of damage.
Okay. 23. Okay, that's 2 wounds. No. Yeah, 2 wounds. Okay. So I will try to reality myself down from that.
So, all right.
So.
And I don't think we're going to be able to do anything to the gobbler. That is a 21 is a good success on the gobbler. I only got a 16, so the gobbler's arm kind of deflects that. Twang.
Oh, they're attacking the gobbler too?
This demon here that's on Jerome, it just mindlessly slashed at everything that it could reach.
Okay.
And the gobbler and Jerome were right next to each other because they're in melee together. So Charlemagne and Borea
Yeah.
and Spoot. So -4. How's it 11 against Charlemagne, Borea, or Spoot?
Actually, a miss.
That will
Not
be
by much.
that's a miss on Borea. That is a standard on Spoot.
Spoot may enjoy 14 points of damage.
14. Ho ho ho. Spoot laughs. He took a point.
Okay, so Electo, Borea, Charlemagne, and Spoot. So I got 4, so I'm -6. Ooh, how's 17?
Standard.
If you got that's Charlemagne's 14 right there.
Standard on Borea, and that'll be a good on Spoot.
Okay, so
I'm soaking, Mark.
okay,
There you go.
yep. You said a good on Spoot.
Correct.
16 for Spoot.
2 shock for Spoot.
Electo, how's a 17?
You need to get into the 20s.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So that was Borea, and then
Yeah, I'm seeing my reality soak here as the gobbler's arm just happened to get in the way of the attack. For me as well.
I got to figure out what I'm going to do with Crag's guy, because Crag just abandoned him and he feels lonely. Electo, this is going to be on Electo, Borea, and Spoot. That's -4. 12? I think that misses everybody.
Standard on Spoot. He'll take a shock.
Okay. So I got to figure out what I'm doing with Crag. So I could go to Jerome and let's see. I go 1, I go left, 2, I go right, 1, I go left. Charlemagne. This is just a Charlemagne. 16, Charlemagne?
Standard.
14.
Yeah, I will soak again. Here's the reality roll. Possibility is incoming.
Okay, so that's my possibility, and those 3 are the soaks. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
2 were mine.
Yep, and 1 was Robert's. Good deal. That was all of me. You're fortunate that it wasn't up. You can all thank Electo for
Here we
that.
are.
Thank you, Electo.
Yes, thank you.
Heroes, who'd like to go first?
Well,
Now, the computer stuff, you said it's all done in the other room.
Mm-hmm.
And if
Okay.
we have a cyber deck, we ignore the -2 for the effects of the room, the smoke, etc.
If you would like to run and attempt a computer's this round, you have 5 rounds because it's like a DSR, except it's the same skill every time. If you would like to run this round and take a -2 to your action, you absolutely can get in there and get started.
I'm going to let Robert do his thing.
Okay, I am going to do 2 things. I'm creating a portal, and I need to get a good for it, so that Charlemagne can jump through it. And I'm also going to lightning bolt, this demon.
Magister?
So that, huh?
You a Magister?
Yes, I am.
Excellent.
And
Be yours, Bridgekeeper. The Gobbler is not afraid.
The portal is it's already built in. The difficulty's already built in.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Wow.
Well, it wasn't a 2.
It wasn't
but,
a 2. You were almost there.
I know, but I'm going to give you a possibility.
Okay.
And still at -2.
You have a -4 on this because you got the visibility thing going on, don't you? Don't you have to? You have to see
Oh
where
yes,
the portal
you're
goes.
right. And also, I still failed. I did not get enough. So I have now experienced a what is it?
Burnout?
I can't
miss.
read.
It's a
A
mishap.
miscast.
Mhm.
It's a miscast.
Hold
Thank
on.
you.
I will fix that for you.
Oh,
We do not.
Okay.
We do not need that happening.
Okay.
How are we fixing that?
I am going to spend a possibility to give him cards into his pool for his leadership.
Ah, thank you.
Here, you can have that one, and
Okay.
you can have that one.
Oh, I thank you very much. Okay, so I will play the hero,
Ah,
and I will do the possibility on that.
this is Electo's dramatic scene.
And this, you are right. I should have had the extra -2 in there, so I'm adding it now.
Yeah.
Um,
Boom.
okay. And that takes me to good, but that actually becomes outstanding because of that card. So I have, what is the dodge for the demons?
Which your lightning,
He's lightning
This
bolting
guy.
the little demon, not the
not the gobbler.
not the goblin.
Not the
no.
gobbler.
Are you getting the one? This is Crag's demon over here. Are you getting your demon, or are you getting Crag's?
No,
demon?
no. I'm getting this one because it's standing between me and Charlemagne. So
Okay, so that's
I'm-
Crag's demon.
I'm
You're
going to run
lightning bolting.
away.
Yeah. Okay, so you lightning bolt the shit out of that one. The dodge on that one is a 15. So you
Okay,
hit the
so
number.
I'll only have a good. Well, I have a standard on it, which becomes good, and outstanding on the portal. So Charlemagne can easily jump through the portal.
Yep.
It's toughness 14, armor 2.
It has no armor against the lightning bolt.
Okay, then
'cause
it's 12.
like AP4.
Yep.
So 12.
Pop it like a bad light bulb.
Yep. 12. So 1 wound and 2 shock.
Is that your final answer?
I have nothing else to throw, so I have nothing in the pool yet. So I will leave it at that.
You got at least one card in pool.
yes,
we don't
but
though. We don't.
No,
But nobody else does.
Yeah.
Jerome
but
does,
it
but-
won't help for this.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So
I'm not
it's
looking at it. I
not
don't know
something
what
that
I'm
will
playing.
add BD.
Okay.
Actually, I could go back and I've already rolled the damage. I can't go back and increase the first roll, the skill roll. So
No. No,
I have to
beyond,
go and
we're
accept
beyond
it.
that point. Yeah.
exactly. So
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
gave him
gonna
the cards
stick
to
with
make
that.
sure he could succeed at the skill.
Yep. No,
Did-
you have done very well, Electo.
yes, Electo is a wonderful human being.
All right,
And
that's
then
Jerome. Who's next? Are you done
I
yet?
am running away.
He's a Kiwi.
Are you-
We determined that last week.
Okay,
Right,
so
but-
when you say running away, are you going up out of the lab, or are you going into the office through your portal?
No. I'm going back. I cannot help him on a DSR.
Nope.
Okay. So are you staying in the lab, just maneuvering away from the bad guys?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
so,
why I'm coming back
yep,
over to Spook.
we're just going to use like the whole building here as if
Okay.
it's the lab,
Mhm.
Okay.
and we'll say that the office is over here, Charlemagne.
And I
The
will
little-
take the vulnerability
building.
for moving
Yes.
out of combat.
Okay, so you're gonna be.
See, I think some of my abilities can still help everyone in combat. So,
Oh shit.
Yeah. All right. So you need a computer's roll.
If you're going to attempt that, yeah, you're going through his.
Now this is you said 5 rounds like a DSR, but does that mean it's not a DSR?
You're not on an ABCD.
Okay. It mattered for what I was going to do. That's why I wanted to make sure. All right. Yeah. So
Well,
I will.
You know what I say? It is a DSR. It is a DSR. So we're on an A, B, C, and D. So you can't
Okay.
do A.
And we have no step A. In which case, then I am going to foreshadow.
Okay.
Good plan.
So that
Yeah,
is
it's a
only
good
a
answer.
standard success. So here's another one.
What are you complaining about? You guys got a lot.
Close. All right, I can rearrange the top 3 if you'd like to send them to me. Or
You have. I think you can go get them.
I can, if that's your
Yeah,
preference.
go ahead.
All right. So I will start doing that and pass you on in just a moment.
All right. So Charlemagne's done. Who's next?
Go ahead, Electo.
I was gonna say I will maneuver the big guy.
You've done a shit ton of stuff already, and you haven't actually done anything.
That's correct.
It's just impressive.
I'm thinking, Electo, we need to get rid of these little guys so then we can go after the big guy. I mean, these little guys are going to kick our ass.
Fair. You want me to? Well, I'll tell you what. I'll maneuver 2 of them. I will maneuver the big guy just in case, and then I will maneuver one of the little guys that's on me.
That'll work.
The one on you and the big guy?
Yeah, the big guy and the one that's on me. I'll maneuver both of them. That way, if Borio wants to beat up whoever he wants
and
to
I
beat up,
did
he can.
wound one of them. So,
Yes, he wounded Craggs over here.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, let's do this. Let's see. The maneuver is a 14 on the little guys and a 12 on the gobbler.
I did not take into effect the -2 for the sight visibility, so I will have a 17 total.
So you are successful on both cases. You have a standard on the little guy, and you have a good on the gobbler.
All right, so the little guy can be vulnerable, and then the gobbler can be one of each. And I will continue to stand my ground on the one that I'm on.
Okay. There's Electo. Who's next?
Spoot is going to maneuver this dude.
Okay.
And
not successful.
Said I need to get it to a 12, right?
Yep.
14, you know what?
14.
Oh, 14. I'm going to spend a possibility for Spoot.
Okie dokie.
Astro was 14. There we go.
You have a good success.
19. We'll make him very vulnerable.
Okay.
Then Boria is going to multi-action. We're going to punch both of the dudes who are vulnerable of various types.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put in I'm just gonna take out the multi
17 is your number.
the multi attack on that. 17 is my number. Ugh.
Yeah, they are just a whirling. Like I said, they are a frenzied whirling dervish. They're just all kinds of arms. Just,
Gotcha. Um, I'm gonna put a modifier of a -4 instead of a -6 to take care of the vulnerable, and then one guy's gonna get extra on that. And the other action I'm doing is doing the what I normally do, the telekinetic strike.
So you're attacking 2,
Correct.
multi-actioning. So
Correct. Oh,
you're -4.
I should be a -6 because I'm
-6 for the strobe.
yes. I go up to 8 because I'm multi-targeting.
I already got that in there. You got
Okay.
2 targets, right?
Yes. 2 targets, strobe lights, multi-action. Yeah,
Yep,
minus
that's
6.
-6.
Yeah. So I'm putting in a -4 for the modifier to take care of the vulnerable, and we'll count the other guy. I'm mathing correctly. Because the other guy is going to be vulnerable. You already just put the -6 in?
Yeah, because there's
Yeah.
-6.
Okay.
The bonus
Just
for
put the -6 in,
vulnerability
and we'll work on each
telekinetic.
one.
Yep. Okay. We could do that. So I have a 9 so far with the punch. I'm going to toss a coin to the
Witcher?
to the witches. They're out here.
Hey! I take umbrage at that. I'm a warlock. Thank you very much.
Last
I'm
roll's
not.
a 13. Hey, look at that. So it's going to be an outstanding success on the telekinetic strike because I think so. No, it's going to be good. Boop. Okay. I'm just checking my check boxes.
Okay, so you got a
and
20 attack on. So that's a standard on this guy,
then,
and a 22 on this guy, which is a good success.
all right. So this guy is going to take 14. Do they take shock?
They do take shock. That is,
Should be 2 shock.
yeah. That's actually he's taken 3 shock because they need to breathe too.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Just like you guys, they are taking
Hey!
away from the gas.
It's a timer.
It is a timer.
And then I'm going to take a shock to reduce some armor on them. 1 bonus dice.
On both of them?
No. Well, on the second guy.
Yeah, this is not going to make any difference on the first guy. It's
Yeah.
2 shock.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right. Second guy.
Second guy, he's going to take a wound.
That's your final answer.
Currently, yes.
Yeah, sorry. I don't have the coup de grace.
You're good.
Okay. And there's Boya. Crag.
Yep. Take my 2 shock first.
Yep.
And I'm going to try to do a true skin and hit this guy at the same time.
Well, good news, you're not affected by the strobe light from outside.
But I do take a -2 for being inside him, right?
You do. You're
And then I take
stymied.
a -2 on top of that for...
You're actually, I think you're very stymied inside. Let me flip back to the Gobbler's entry and make sure of that.
I thought it was just... if it is very, then I will change what I was going to do.
Yes, you are very stymied. Actions inside the stomach are very stymied.
Then I will just... I'll just swing on him. Try to hit him with the axe since I'm inside him.
The hell with armor. I'm just going to cut him.
Well, I mean, I'm good with toughness.
Yeah.
I was just trying to boost it, but, let's get out of this guy first. I can't all out because technically I'm still, in a hole, so. Let me say it's a -4. No, not negative. Yeah, -4 because
Yeah.
it's very stymied.
Yep.
Alright, so it's an 11.
Let's see. You are attacking on the inside of the Gobbler. You need a 16.
Okay, playing a possibility.
Was the gobbler large?
He is large.
And he's vulnerable?
Yes.
So you're already at a 15, just FYI.
Okay. So this time, we'll just remember those numbers. I'll put them in here in a second. I'm going to go ahead and put the -4 in again.
You're a straight 0 because of the vulnerable
and the size.
But I already rolled with the -4 to begin with.
That's fine.
16 plus the 2 for his vulnerability.
So you're at 20.
18. What?
So you're at a 20 right now.
You're
20.
And that makes
That's
me
one off. That's one off a good.
one off a good. Well,
Yes.
I mean, there's nothing I can do. I ain't got no cards out, so.
What's your base damage?
Let's see. I don't think I have any AP, so it's just a 16.
We take shock.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the good thing about these guys. They take shock.
Well, this guy takes shock, and then I get puked up, so.
Well,
No, he doesn't, because you don't do a
you
wound.
only get puked when it's a
wound.
wound.
it takes a wound, yeah.
Yep.
But still, he took something.
You inside. Stay in my belly.
Yep. That's alright. I'm good.
Hey.
So I'm gonna try to, move away from him now. Oh, never mind.
I would like to move away from the kidney and towards the spleen.
Yeah, because I figured the spleen would be easier to hit than the kidney.
That's right. All right, so cards and pools. And we will play the card that I was given. Here comes nothing. Actions by holograms or hard holograms are favored this round. The heroes will go first, and they can surge. The approved actions are intimidate and taunt. There's an A and a B on the card.
Good thing.
Sir, you would have seen that coming.
Who'd have seen that coming?
I got a 1.
Wait, Charlemagne would have seen that coming.
You got 2 1s, Jim.
I got a 1. Just 2 of them next to each other.
Sorry, Jim. I tried to help you out.
Oh, I don't need to search.
I appreciate
Okay,
that.
I'll
Ron.
let you if you want to.
No. I'm in the cyberpace. So.
Nope.
Oh, but we do take a shock, don't we?
You do. Everybody take a shock. Everybody's going to take a shock at the start of the hero's turn.
Does that count for the one inside the belly?
It does not.
Okay, good. I'm
You're
gonna
gonna-
take
I was-
two
I was
shots
just saying.
actions. I don't want to take any more than that.
You're going to take 2 shock.
Yep.
All right, who'd like to go?
He's still very vulnerable. Or he's still vulnerable, so...
No, he's gone. He's took his.
No,
he
he
hasn't.
hasn't taken his turn.
No, he hasn't.
since-
You guys went last.
He went first, yeah.
That's right.
So I was going to say, Boria, if you want to go first, and then I can figure out if I need to... Or do you want me to make more of them vulnerable?
I was going to say, do you want me to run over and make him puke? Or would you rather me kill some of these guys who were on you? Or on us?
Actually, let me do something to Boria. First of all, do you have any abilities that you need enhanced, or any other attributes?
Either a dex, because I'll be hitting stuff.
Okay, what's your dex right now?
That's an 8.
Okay, then I can do that. Let me cast spells on Boria. I'm going to cast Haste and Enhanced Dex. And they're both on the same skill.
On me? I get both of them?
Yep.
Ain't you so lucky?
Well, you're a warrior and you're out here. So.
Yeah, I was counting up all my multitasking. I'm gonna.
Okay.
Go
And I am actually this time I am going to use the drama first. And
I think Robert's still stuck on our rolls from last week. We need to fix that.
I think so.
yes, please. Okay. That is a 19, which will give an outstanding result for both of these. And so, Boria, you will have, for the enhanced, a +3 for the next 3 rounds to your deck. And for your haste, for 1 minute, you can ignore 4 points of multi-action penalties.
It was 4 from multi-action, right?
Yep, -4 for multi-actions.
Okay. All right, Electo, do a thing.
Good thing is there's an A and B.
All right. Actually, I am going to copycat from Boria, and then I am going to maneuver the other wounded demon. So my copycat is lower. Yes. All right. So I'm doing 2 things. It's -2, and I need to see, so that's a -4. That is not good enough to beat Boria. So I'll give you some candy. I am copying melee weapons from Boria, by the way. Just... All right. So that is a good success against Boria. Will mind. So I will borrow some 3 ranks of melee weapons from him, and as far as the maneuver, that is going to be 5 points higher. So that is a 20 maneuver against the other wounded mini demon.
The Crag's demon that doesn't have anything on it right now?
No. Crag's demon's still vulnerable and stuff. Yeah, that one.
That's
Yep.
That's Crag's demon.
That was Craig's, yeah.
Gotcha. Yes,
Okay,
Crag's
so
demon.
We're making him what?
He was vulnerable. Wasn't he?
Crag's demon was not vulnerable.
Right. I am making Crag's demon vulnerable. Very vulnerable.
Very vulnerable.
And then I appreciate those 3 points of...
I mean, Craig's actually inside his demon right now, so...
Sure. You have 2 demons. We're counting the one that's out here.
Well, currently right now, I am my demon's inner demon.
You just worry about the digestive. Well played.
That's funny.
Good. That was good.
Yep. All right. And then I am done.
That's Electo. Okay, who's next?
Although, if I can... I know that there's kind of maneuvering around in here, Mark. I want to try to get to a point where more of them can get access to me so that they attempt to attack me. You know what I mean?
Well, if you want to be... Boria's got a shit ton of stuff all over him. Those are a lot of colors on Boria.
Yep.
Yeah, he's hasted, he's
Hasted,
enhanced, and he's telekinetic strike.
That's a lot of stuff. All right.
Taste the rainbow.
Yeah, I mean, I'm basically kind of
here,
like... Yeah, that's fine.
We'll move Electo over this way and make him like centrally located.
Yep, that's fine.
You can't... You're not a demon sync. You can't get them all to come to you, but if you want to, like... I get you're spread loading their attacks to make it so that they are harder to hit everybody else. I get it, and that's cool.
And I know I can't get all of them, but I would like as many of them to be able to get to me as possible. That's all.
We'll see how many that is in a minute.
That's fine.
All right. Who's next?
Spoot's going to take this moment to take an eye at the little gobber dude, and he's going to use his mind burst, which he'll be a -2 because of the strobe, but the guy is vulnerable. It's going to target his will mind.
His will mind is a... Ooh. You are 3 off and outstanding.
3 off of outstanding.
Oh, and you know what? Shit, I didn't do this. It's terrifying. Everybody give me a willpower roll.
Oh.
We're fine.
apparently. Electo's super fine. Okay, so nothing changes. Keep going.
We've been down this road before.
We'll take the good hit. It's gonna stymie him, so he'll go to another add a token onto him. And he's gonna take what's his? It's going to ignore his armor. So what's his flat out?
15.
15? That's right. We're gonna roll some bonus dice. Oop, he'll take some shock. I'm okay with that.
That's the wrong one.
I'm okay with that.
That's the right one.
Keep Craig in there. It's all the better for us.
Yeah, exactly. And then Borea is going to attack these two. We are also going to relieve pain, but I get to ignore that multi-action because of haste. And the strobe lights will be a -4. And then we'll modify for their vulnerability, etc. So currently we have a 14. I want to get rid of these. So I'm going to give you that. Last roll was a 14. 21 with their vulnerability should be at least a good on both.
23 is the number you need to get to. Wait. Nope, my bad. 17 is they're unarmed, so you are at 4. You're at 23 for the 1, and that's still only a good.
That's a good on him, okay.
And you're at 25. You're 2 off of an outstanding on the other.
2 off of an outstanding?
Yes.
I should be. You know what? That's okay.
All right,
I'll take
so you're
that.
gonna go good on both.
I'm gonna go good on both.
Which one would you like to roll for first?
I'm gonna
Wounded
roll.
or unwounded?
I'm gonna roll for the wounded one first. How's
Okay.
that? I'm going to take my shock, which is going to be for his taking his armor off, so it'll be a 12. Boom, he's going to take a wounded. That's good. That is good to know.
You learned a thing.
Yep.
Yay!
And then the other guy, we got a bonus die. His toughness is going to be a 12 for Shaco. He's going to take 2 wounds. And then I have a +8 on my bonus number for the relieve pain, which is a good success for everybody. So everybody can recover 3 shock.
So relieve pain. How does that wording read?
Allied within 5 meters.
I believe so. Let me get that for you.
Doesn't say you can see or things of that nature.
I do not believe so. I will double check here in the Torg Codex.
It's important purely for the swallowed crag.
Yep. Relief pain sends out refreshing wave of energy to the psi and allies in range. Those affected instantly recover 2 shock.
Okay, he's
good
in
for
range.
3.
Yep,
there we go.
That's okay.
Oh no, yeah, it's.
So how much shock you say it was?
It'll be 3 total.
That's exactly how much. Cool.
You don't have to take it if you don't want to.
Oh no, I'm about to take some more damage. So I mean, some more shock. So
No, that's all right. It's not much. You can just leave it alone.
Oh yeah, I can go 11 shock. I'm good.
And that is Borea and Spoot.
All right, Borea and Spoot.
I think, am I the only one left?
Craig hasn't gone yet either. I'm waiting for
you and Craig.
All right, I'll let Craig go first.
What did Jerome do?
Jerome hasted and
hasted
Jerome
and
did
boosted.
that part. Okay, yeah.
All right.
Okay, so
I'm still at a -4 for any single action.
take your 2 shock for being in the stomach, and you're very stymied. Everybody did take a shock at the beginning of this round, I assume, right?
yes.
Yep.
And then you just got off the removing of shock, didn't you?
3.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
So
Ease pain, I think you did.
Relief.
Oh, and I activate my shield ring too because I keep on forgetting to announce that. But anyway,
All right, let's see.
because that's a simple action.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna try it. The tree skin is 5 points higher than whatever I roll, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to do this. All right.
Ooh.
It's not a good start.
Are we a
I'm-
4 case?
I am not. I'm strictly all aisle.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Disconnected in the stomach. That would have been bad.
All right. Last roll's a 3.
That would have been
Give
awful.
me something better, please. And it didn't, did it? Nope.
Nope.
Wait a minute.
Technically, it was better.
Yeah, it was better, just not better enough.
Yeah. And I'm assuming. Let me see. What is my tree skin? Fudge. All right. Well, I get to take me some more shock
Oh shit!
because I
Ow.
was 2 points shy of the tree skin actually going off.
Okay. There's
Yeah.
Craig. Charlemagne.
All right, is this DSR involving extracting information?
I would say so. Sure.
Okay, I should have asked that last round because the data miner would have let me put a step I on the card, but that's okay.
Damn it! Oh, you ate it.
It's still
That's why I
favorite.
got that.
Yeah. So 19 hopefully to be successful.
Yeah, that's a good success.
That is step A then.
Okay.
And you have the next card already?
You only went for the one, huh? You have an A and B on the card.
Understood.
Because
Okay.
he knows the future.
Because he knows the future. That's right. All right, everybody, pull cards. Here, you know what? Where's Charlemagne? There's Charlemagne. Let's do this just so we don't lose track of anything.
I can if you want. Put like a little. Oh no, it won't let me do letters on the dots.
There you go. So I will flip the card that I've been given. The future is set. Each player finish the game. Each player may immediately play a destiny card from their hand into their action pool.
They didn't go yet, Mark.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they need to go.
Oh, I do. That's coming. So now you all know the future. It
Plus, that was not the card from your hand that I had previously handed you.
is the card that you handed me.
Is it?
Yep.
The one that's still there.
It's in. I didn't put it on the. I Control Z it and read it before I drag it to the desktop.
Okay.
So yeah, Electo, you have drawn the ire of the 3 remaining.
Good choice.
You know what? Yeah, Jerome. Sorry, you ran away. That's how we're gonna do that. So let's do Jerome first.
Okay.
On the bright side, it can't swallow you.
How's an 11 look, Jerome?
You will just hit me.
All right, you may enjoy 14 points of damage.
Okay.
Does it also potentially hit Spoot?
Oh sure. How's a 9? Let's revise that, Jerome. How's a 9 look?
To hit me,
Yes.
does not.
Okay, well now I'm gonna spend because
I'm sorry, Robert.
No, that's okay.
you can
Him
thank
spending is
Boria
still
for
good.
that.
I mean they were doing I'm against too nice.
You're absolutely right.
theories."
You're absolutely right. No. Last roll was a 3. It was only a 3. You'll be fine.
Oh,
Ooh. Or then again, maybe not. How's a 26 look?
Yep.
You have an outstanding on me.
Okay, how's a 26 on Spoot?
it's also an outstanding on Spoot.
Okay, there's Jerome's.
Okay.
And
I still have to
there's
spend.
Spoot's.
Spoot takes shock.
Nice.
Let me roll my reality. Find my reality. An 18. Let's see. You had a 20.
That gets 2.
Yeah, that gets 2. So that's it. That's enough. Okay.
Is it or is it not? Because I already cleared it once. Hang on just a second. Excellent. Okay, so let's get the Gobbler, who is now swinging that cyber arm, and he has taken umbrage at Electo. I'm not done yet.
That's fine.
He thinks you have friggin'... Oh, I'm supposed to be at -2, so this will be 2 less. What's a 23, Electo?
A 23 is a miss.
Is a miss?
That's correct. I am currently at 24.
You suck, Jim.
Thank you for those 3 ads, Boria.
Well, that's what did it for you. Yeah.
You
Well,
suck.
That is exactly what did it for me.
I'm horrible.
That's why I copycatted him.
You're a horrible, horrible person.
I'm
Boria.
a bad man.
All right, so I am going to attack the demon and Electo. Bite Claw. It's 2. -4. It's a strobe light. I missed everybody. This is the demon and Electo and Boria. So I'm -6. I'm spending on that. Come on, there we go. I'm -6. 9. How's a 19 look on Boria?
That is a standard hit.
Standard, you say?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Thank you,
14.
Jerome, for the dexterity.
Oh, you're welcome.
You're a horrible, horrible person, Jerome. Electo, I don't suppose a 19 will get there this time either.
That's correct.
And let's see, that's on the Gobbler, a 19. That is a standard hit, and the Gobbler, ooh, he's vulnerable, so he takes a point of shock. Everybody takes a point of shock because they breathe.
Can I
that's all
bodyguard
of
Boria by shifting the gobbler's weight in front of the attack?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I'd ask.
Yeah, nice try. Not even a nice try. You knew that.
Well, I mean, it doesn't say I have to
okay.
see the person. Just once per turn, I redirect.
Now we're pooling cards, and we're switching over to finish the game. Each player may immediately play a destiny card from their hand into their action pool. The heroes will go first, and the approved action is maneuver. There's an A, a B, and a D on the card.
Okay. Electo, if you need to, I have a rally in my pool.
Okay. I mean,
I don't know if you need it yet.
I currently have no cards in my hand. All of them are in the pool.
Okay, then how about if I play the rally? Because wait, hold on. Is rally the one that gives it to all players may discard as many as they wish, and then immediately refill their hands? So I'm going to play that, so we can all refill our hands.
I will draw my 5 first.
Is anybody discarding?
Yeah.
I am discarding that connection.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and get rid of both of these. Willpower and alertness.
Son of a gun.
What?
I drew 2 glories, and I already have 1 in my pool.
Oh, God.
And we're drawing Cyber Papsy, right?
Aren't there only 2 in the deck?
No. This is Destiny cards there, Dan.
There are 4 in the deck.
Oh, I want to go and crowd.
Oh, that's the Aurora deck that has... There's that alternate deck that's only got 2.
Thank you, Mike. I don't know what I was thinking.
I don't know either.
Alright.
You were thinking you were so wanting to be part of the Cyber Paps, you should have 4 or 5 Cosm cards.
Yeah, 5,000 cards. This should work out real good.
Did you really?
He didn't
No,
draw them.
I didn't draw it. I just made a comment about drawing them. Like, we're perhaps here, right? Mike got me before I did it.
Okay,
Yeah, I
you're
got
only
my
off.
adrenaline
Like,
back,
you're not
probably.
horrible.
All right. Well,
Well,
then,
Jerome, what else are you going to do? Since we started there. Or are we
Well, I mean, probably the best thing for me to do is to I'm going to lightning bolt this guy and diminish the dex on the grabber.
Okay.
Yeah, because that would also affect his dodge and everything. So,
-4 total.
yep. Just seeing which one would be the. I'll do it on the lightning. So that is a 10, which will work, but I really would like to do this a little bit higher. So
Well,
I'm
you're
gonna
missing
give
the
you a
dodge
hero.
at the moment. Your dodge is a 15.
Okay, but I still need to at least. I mean, I have a. Well, what is his? Hold on.
The dex of the gobbler is an 11, and the dodge on the experimental cyber demon is a 15.
What's his willpower? The gobbler's willpower, spirit.
Ten.
Okay, so I have him, so that will become a good. But I am spending the hero to get higher. And
What are you hitting the gobbler with?
diminish.
Okay.
diminish dex.
But you're not hitting him with the lightning, right?
No.
Okay.
Please hit the gobbler with lightning.
No. I already thought that would be a bad idea.
fantastic. No, it's a
Okay.
fantastic
So
idea.
I have a good result on Whirling Dervish Demon over here, and it'll give me an outstanding success on the Goblin. The
Okay.
Gobbler is now at -4 on his deck, and he cannot re-roll again on any skill that revolves around deck. Yeah, excuse me, he cannot re-roll on 20.
Yes.
Okay, the Lightning.
Is you have a 12 toughness. I've already taken the armor off.
Okay. One wound and 2 shock, and I do not have a coup de draw to get rid of that.
I can trade you one if you need one.
Okay, I will do that.
Because getting rid of that dude is nice.
Okay.
I put it on the ground.
Okay, and I'm giving you a second chance.
Yep. Thank you.
Okay, so I will add another bonus dice. So that's 3 wounds and 6 shock.
I am tired of you.
Thank
Okay. There's Jerome.
All right. I will maneuver all 3 of them. That sounds fun.
Sure.
So -2, -4, -6 for the light.
Yep. 8 for the gobbler, and 14 for the experimental demons.
Then they can all be vulnerable. And I'll draw a card.
All right. It's vulnerable, so I only have a -2.
You guys all took your shock for the gas, right? except for
Oh.
Crag.
Thank you very much. I did not.
Yeah, I'm taking mine now.
Crag's taken 2 for stomach acid.
Vulnerable, so I'm at a -2.
Very vulnerable.
God!
It's okay.
No, it's not.
Hey, do you need that second chance that I just got?
Sure, I'll give you an opponent fails, a drama, or a reality surge. Which one do you like?
Any one of them is fine.
Sure.
I'll-
I
No,
will
tell
hand you
him.
this one.
Tell him none of the
There you
cards
go.
he's got are any good. You're not.
Oh, none of the cards are any good. You're not getting any. Okay.
Oh well. And I'll try to roll this again, and hopefully not disconnect inside the belly of a beast.
He can't possibly roll a 1 again. Come on, roll a 1 again. Please roll a 1 again. A 4.
A 4. At least it's not a friggin' 1. All right. So there's my candy. Last roll was, we've already determined, was a 4. And that's 10. 10's not going to be enough on the inside, is it?
Nope.
So then I will use the drama, because I really like to get out of here. Let's see, what I said, last roll's a 15 on this one. Alright, how's an 18 look?
That is a standard success.
Shite.
I believe you are 3 off of a good. Oh no, he's had the 18 is a good success. He has been diminished. You are 4 off of an outstanding.
Okay, well.
Yeah, and technically he probably is a 20. That's probably a 22 because you didn't remember his large size and
Correct.
his vulnerability.
Yeah.
22. So you are in fact on an outstanding.
Outstanding. Okay, cool. And you said his toughness, being that I'm inside him, is?
His toughness is currently a 15.
Okay. So
From
does
the
that count
inside.
armor?
He has no armor for the inside.
Just making sure.
No armor plated stomach.
Gotcha.
That's a different demon. I mean,
There we go. 2 wounds, 4 shock. Blech.
Oops. Bleep.
Oh, does this mean he does not have a descended belly anymore?
Correct.
Ah, damn it. So I can't hit the belly anymore.
Hey, they gotta go. Lord knows, I'm probably ending up back in.
No, you could still target his stomach if you wanted to.
Okay.
The distended belly thing matters because it identifies he's got somebody in there, and that if you attack the belly, then it damages. And,
Okay.
Yeah, but you can still take your called shot modifier and attack the belly because
Gotcha.
he's vulnerable.
All right.
But I got to give him a couple of wounds.
Spoot is going to trick these dudes because I don't think we've tried it before. Go ahead.
You know what? Does he? Oh, he does. I'm going to let him try and not take those wounds.
Does this mean he's reality rated?
No, it means I'm spending for him.
Okay.
It means the DM's when he says.
Okay, so he only takes 1 wound. That's fine. He doesn't take any shock. I'm happy with that. He took a wound.
Okay. So Spoot's going to target both of these dudes.
Okay.
With a trick. -2 for multi-target. The strobe light's going on, but they're vulnerable, so I'm only a -2. How does a 4 look against a target number of their trick?
No effect there, mindless.
No effect. Okay. Just want to make sure.
Yep.
And then Boria is going to hit the belly of the beast. -2 for the strobe. We're going to multi-action, so we also hit the relief pain. It's his large size will take care of the targeting, so I just have the strobe.
And he's vulnerable. You got the vulnerable in there too, right?
I took that out. So.
Okay.
I already did that, so I'm only a -2. Because it was
21 is 1 off of an outstanding.
1 off of outstanding. I don't think I can do. You know what? I can afford to do this because of cards that I have. So I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
You're gonna spend that just to get 1 point.
That I am.
That's an expensive possibility.
Well, you know, I could
Point.
hit glory. Ah,
No.
well, no. Okay.
No.
Damn it.
But
Tried.
you did get an outstanding success.
I got an outstanding. He's armored on the outside, correct?
He is, but he's vulnerable, so you are currently at a 15. As
So
you're
I don't.
attacking from the side that doesn't have his arm covering it at the moment.
So I don't have to worry about getting shock for armor. Okay.
Dimensions diminish.
Yeah.
Boop, boop, boop. Take that. 2 dice, big numbers. No whammies.
Snake eyes.
Oh, has 2 wounds.
No,
Or shock.
I don't want to take that. I don't want to take that. I'll give you 2.
Hey, Mark, quick question. I thought you
Yes.
couldn't boost when reality was unskilled. I mean, you couldn't soak when reality was unskilled.
Can you not do that with?
You can use GM possibilities to boost, but you can only soak if you have the reality skill.
Fair. Frack.
Sorry, I only just noticed now that it said unskilled.
Oh no, it's absolutely unskilled. I'm cheating. I don't want my demon to go down.
Well, you still have 2.
Yeah, at this point, you want to be spending every time you're hitting us. Oh, well, you don't have that many left.
No, I've got 2. I got 2. I deleted the other 2.
Yeah.
I got 3.
He's got a total of 3.
It passes out. I hate you guys.
That's fair.
And then everyone's gonna get 4 shock back.
I wasn't even paying
Okay.
attention to skill adds, just that it was on the sheet. I'm like, oh, cool.
That's what I was
So
gonna do
thank
next
you,
was
Rod.
soothe.
think
Let's see.
Computers, we're still extracting data.
You are.
Mhm.
You have successfully gotten step A. You have not gotten.
Well, I will go for step B now.
Okay,
I think that is a success.
it is.
I am all done. Here is the 3rd card, the next one.
But I get to go, so I got 2 attacks coming. Let's see. So this is against Electo and Crag. -4. And since Rod pointed out that I should be spending, I'm gonna, because
Yeah.
I've already spent those 2 because I don't have them in my hand anymore. So I gotta do it. So how's the 22 look, Crag?
That's outstanding.
Oh,
What I like to hear. 21 points.
Okay, I'll take some shock.
And Electo's going to tell me that he takes some shock from the 14.
Let's see, that's different.
I'm
Oh,
just
no,
gonna
I
tell
don't
you,
hit you.
You
I didn't hit
still
you.
miss me. Correct. 14 would be a wound if you hit me. I'm glass cannon over here. If you hit
Okay.
me, it hurts a lot.
Okay, well, this is Electo and Borea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't have a second chance.
I could trade you one, but I already traded it to Craig. I'm just pouring salt onto the wound there.
And
Little lemon zest
I
on
am
top of
not
that.
trying to antagonize the GM. I'm just going to say that.
Oh, no, you've already drawn my ire because you were like, you can't actually do that because you're cheating.
No.
So, yeah, so no, you're taken care of. You're
No,
covered.
I'm trying to remind you, Mark,
Rod, you done fucked up.
add their reality adds in so you'd have a better number.
Yeah. I
Turned out,
heard what you said. I heard what you said. We're okay. We're good.
Oh my god.
At all.
Oh, let's see. That's all of me. Play pool cards, and we will flip the next one.
Yeah, you already have it. I'm very
I
excited.
do. Any yes. Any action targeting a tech construct this round is an approved action. There are none. Heroes will go, and they are up. The approved actions are A, B, C, and D. The approved action is taunt, and there's an A, B, C, and a D on the card.
Oh, I can understand why you were a
He's
little.
gonna go for both. Yeah, he was very calm.
Yeah.
That's why, Jim. I said I was being a team player by putting the surge out there first.
I appreciate that.
Is Spoot injured?
Spoot is not.
Spoot has no injuries?
That is correct.
Okay, is anybody injured? I don't mean shock.
Nope.
Yes, the demon
Nope.
is injured.
Yeah, but I got too close to the demon already. I'm not going to heal it.
Thank you, Monsieur Crag, for being swallowed instead of me.
Hey, think about it. It's not like it's the first time.
He has to spit a mouthful of goo out first before
He hasn't.
Well, Jerome says that as he diminishes the depth of the two guys in front of him, and so I need their will spirit, and I'm also going to lightning bolt one.
They do not. Let's see. Will spirit 8.
8. Okay. So I'm going to do it on their. They have a 15 for their. Actually, instead of lightning bolting, I'm just going to do 2 things. I'm just going to diminish both of their things.
So -4.
Yep.
I appreciate that because it probably could have hit me with a lightning bolt.
Yeah. And so I am. Oh, we finished the last round. That was hard. So I'll do this.
Oh, you're up. You are up, sir.
You're up.
first.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. So let me do that first. So that's an 18, which is outstanding on them for the diminish. So they're at -4 on deck skills, and they cannot re-roll again on 20s.
Okay.
So I will maneuver them both.
Of course you will.
Well, yeah. 2 and a light makes -4.
Your target's a 10, so you've successfully maneuvered.
Yeah, but I can make them very vulnerable if I get good enough.
You can.
And I'm up. So.
Boom.
You know what?
Gonna go for it, Electo?
I got these possibilities. I will try it once.
Okay.
Well, actually, that's a good shot because we still have that heightened paranoia. Oh, so close.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's worth trying to get somebody to get me a hero or drama for it.
Well, you already know Jerome has one because he was getting ready to lay it on the table.
Do you have a glory already in your hand?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I do have a hero that was in my pool, so
All right.
I will be more than happy to lay it down for you. I really don't care what you give me in return.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you? Actually, I will just trade you the glory, and then you can play it. How's that?
Okay.
So Jerome's one.
That sounds fine. So
Yep.
I'll do that.
And I will get you a number here, Dan, so I know that you pay attention to the number when you record it. And Mark, I will just pick back up this possibility for my glory.
Okay.
That's a 73 total for your maneuver.
Yes.
Yay, they don't need to be paranoid anymore.
And I'll draw a card.
What are those creatures called?
Experimental cyber demons.
You... That's what I drew, guys.
A
Glory?
glory?
Yep.
Nice. Who's documenting?
That's Jerome.
Jerome. Yes, I have film footage of Electo in action.
All right. You want us to go ahead and draw our own possibility in the card?
The answer should be yes, Dan.
Making sure.
I did
right
say
back.
yeah. I said yes.
I didn't hear you. So after that glorious maneuvering, I will be even doing a punch and a relieve pain against both of those dudes that are left.
They are very vulnerable.
Yep. So it's a 21 against their current dodge dex.
Which should be an 11.
So I should hit outstanding.
You are on the number for outstanding.
All right. I will take the 2 shock. Here is the one that is wounded. Or the ones that are wounded, I won't take the shock for, which will be this guy.
So they're 14 with 2 armor 2, so 12 if you're reducing armor.
This is the guy that's wounded. We'll take that. I'll take a shock for reducing the second guy. Uh, 12. He'll take 2.
Excellent.
And then that was a +4 bonus roll. Relieve pain. It's my telepathy. 8, 12. Recover 2 shock, everybody. All right.
Okay.
So how's everybody on the shock now?
Oh, I'm at 0. So.
What shock?
Okay. And nobody needs healing.
Sorry.
Not for lack of trying.
Del, I'm looking at you.
I guess I could probably bless whatever you're using the computers on, since you're going to try to get both of them, right? Those computers are mine, aren't they?
When not muted, yes.
Alright. Single action. So 15.
Still up.
Copy that. Let's see. 12. Last roll. That's what the really?
That's
Nice.
good enough.
To be fair, your up is balancing my up, so it's okay.
Yeah, but I got a
Based
card
on
in
the
my
way that
pool as
that
opposed to
Charlemagne's been rolling, I don't know that he needs it, but
Alright, so 16 is a good success, so you get an increase by 1. Everybody gets an increase by 1 for the next minute on mind. Not that it
Okay.
matters for anybody else, but there it is.
Charlemagne, do you want to go ahead and just do your computer roll?
Sure, I will go for both steps.
Okay.
What was that?
That's it. 14's the number.
Oh, well, good success then.
Wow.
I think from what you said, I didn't think success levels mattered on it though.
No. Nope.
Yeah, we're all good.
Those are 2 very bad ups in a row, but that's okay.
I mean,
We'll take them now when we don't need them.
yeah.
Crowd walks around to find a water faucet.
Okay, so as you manage to halt the purge, the gas stops flowing out of the demons, and you reset all of the threat systems. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to show you that. That was your beating the purge. Let's see. The monks
Look,
at
you even got Craig's way of shutting it down.
yeah, it's in there. So the monks at St. Genevieve were specifically stealing data from the Tharkoldu about Occultech, and specifically how to adapt it so cyberware could be installed on demons with similar effects. Early experiments without this data discovered that normal implants almost never grafted well to the demon. In most cases, the cyberware became non-functional, as whatever it replaced regenerated into the same space over time. According to the records, the Resistance had hacked the connection and were secretly following along in hopes of discovering what the monks were looking for, or finding a backdoor into the Abbey systems at least. Instead, the techno-demons discovered them and traced them back to their safe house in Paris. From there, the techno-demons traced what the Resistance had latched onto and launched a bloody fact-finding mission into the Abbey itself. There's an interesting snippet from a partial journal entry which reads as follows. It's a sin for those who have taken the vow of suppression to record their thoughts, but I have experienced the ecstasy and must sing the praises of God even though I have no voice. He came to me in my dreams, and I beheld the face of the holy machine. He whispered to me of the great work, just as replacing sinful flesh makes one closer to God, so the sinful flesh of demons might also be made clean and metal and good. Our works would be viewed as heresy, but the commands came from God himself. How could God commit heresy against himself? It's the ways of man who are imperfect. We cannot speak of it, but I see in my brother's eyes that they have held the same visions. Each knows his part, like cogs specifically fitted for a perfect engine. It is beautiful, and I fervently hope that someday all may become part of the infinite perfection of the holy machine. The final most important and most dangerous piece of information on the drive is the identity of the user which arranged the transfer of the 5 monks. The same user shunted the orders for the special envoy position into the data sump to be lost forever. The same user was connected to the cameras here and released the demon and activated the purge. The user's name is Evanex Crooks. It appears to be Jean Malroux's own darkness device behind this plot.
Oh my!
Indeed.
Well, isn't that interesting?
So you're saying that Eben Crux is looking for a new owner.
So let's go ahead and do the card thing, shall we?
Card thing for we're still in the same act, right?
We are still in the same act, but we are
Okay.
heading to the end of a scene.
All right.
We are ending a scene. We're moving from 4 to 5.
I'm going to discard that glory. And I'm going to discard that glory.
Are you going to keep 1?
Of course. Still have to find 2 others to discard.
All 4 glories, Jim?
I did, yes.
All 4 at once.
I had all. Well, technically, I played 1 to draw the 4th, so I never had all 4 in my hand at the same time. But yes.
But you had all 4 in the same scene.
Yes.
Mark, the Sinister Aid should now be done, as well as the Magical Burnout, since they were both foreseen.
And the heightened paranoia because we got a glory.
Well, fine. Just erase all the good stuff off the tabletop.
Hey,
So,
I
okay.
actually like that Sinister Aid, so...
I'll try to help you, Mark. Have you broken any laws of the cyber papacy here? Or crimes against the church? Because if
Have
so,
you guys? Absolutely, you guys have.
here you go. Here's wanted. See, I'm helping now.
Can we
Because
be
you're
double?
a helper.
Do you want to
I
be
can
double
help.
one?
Because Baron,
Rod,
he's going to give it to us at the end of the act, when they go away. So I am helping.
Do you want to be double wanted?
No?
Well, we could be.
We could be, but I don't. Let's not get crazy, Jim.
Okay, I know exactly what we're gonna do. So I guess all of that stuff on the desktop there is going away, yes?
Yeah, I did drop because I did drop the Nemesis and the Martyr in case someone wants to
Have we
pick
already
up stuff.
recycled? Because if so, I'll drop another one to recycle for.
Yeah, I cannot drop another card. My other 5 are too good. So even if I wanted one of those, I would not want to pick it up.
All right. Good enough, I guess.
And then Mark, I got something else for you since we're at the beginning of the scene here. I'm gonna drop the Inspire, and then I'm gonna master plan it and drop it again. So everyone's gonna get 2.
and then
Possibility.
Jim's
Did you
gonna
mean
master
3?
plan it.
You mean 3?
I knew
guess
that was coming, so it doesn't hurt so bad. I already knew Jim had
There we go.
the master plan waiting for it. It hadn't come out yet, and it's
I'll
like,
grab-
yeah, here we go. It's just gonna
I
be.
grabbed
I'll
my
just go
3.
get 3.
Mm-hmm.
Just go get 3.
Like that's why I wasn't worried about dropping the dropping the martyr and the the
Yeah.
other one, Nemesis.
Maybe now we should be double one to just,
I mean, you may not be wrong.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Here you go, Mark.
What else are you doing?
I'm dropping my wanted.
This
You know,
way,
you can-
double
This
the-
way you can make a larger strike force or whatever you want to do with it.
Okay, so I just want it noted. I didn't do what's about to happen to you.
Agree.
Hey, Mark, just to soften the blow against us,
I
Is it
call
pos-
bullshit on that statement before you finish it.
is it possible I can throw down this La Resistance so they can give us a little hand here with whatever's coming at us? So you could be a
Yes.
little less responsible.
Yes, you may.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna call bullshit on this whole thing. So
You're allowed to.
I want to know who's reading the book, because this is it's gonna be perfect.
Although it is very interesting that is the same Cosm card number that Rod and I played.
Ooh, that is.
You did it again.
We did what
So-
again?
We drew the same Cosm card.
Yeah.
Oh, you and I?
Yeah, that's when you played the
Or
wanted and I
Roll20
dropped
did
it. Right. Somehow we have the same Cosm card. So if you'd like, I will just draw a different Cosm card.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
played
why don't
mine
you do
first,
that?
so you should draw a different one.
Yep. Do that. You still want your La Resistance out there?
I will take it for now. How's that? I was worried about 2 wanted people.
And you should be.
Yeah, I'm like, let's blunt that a little. Right now, we're good.
Okay. I am good. I do not have a play immediately, so.
Do you have one that you want to play?
Not at this time because it's only good for a scene, so I want to make sure it's the right scene to drop it.
So, Mike, are you going to play it or no?
I am not. I'll keep
Okay.
it in my hand.
You sure?
Yes, I am.
Just check it.
Because I can play it whenever. Okay.
Still not my fault.
All right, I'll be back in just a second. I gotta get a drink.
Well, you know what? It's we got 8:49. You want to do our break early?
We can do that.
Sure.
Let's do our break early before we see what happens with the
All
wanted
right,
card.
ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us. We'll be back in about 10 minutes, maybe 15, depending upon how long it takes to get drinks and use the restroom. We'll be right back.
So anyway, I started blasting.
It is the best way to start.
And in case you didn't realize, ladies and gentlemen, we are back.
You're welcome.
We left off, finishing off what we were fighting, and Crag getting swallowed yet again.
Well,
Deep throated
surely
Crag.
we'll only ever face 2 of those, right?
Wait. There's a wanted card on the table. Depends on who you're wanted by, though, isn't it? Yeah. So
That's fine. Charlemagne will play.
Families of all the women Jerome has dated.
I was gonna say Charlemagne's just gonna play a romance to go along with it. That's all.
At this point, might as well.
Oh,
No, I don't know that there's any appropriate
What
target.
the hell?
oh look, puppies.
So you emerge from the underground lair, the lab, and the apocalypse room, which houses the fusion reactor, up in the courtyard, and you're surrounded by the cyber hounds that have been restrained until this time. And when you shut the purge down, they kind of they see you as bad. So we're gonna go right back into combat because
So any shock we
wanted.
had, we didn't get rid of.
you can get rid of the shock. You can get rid of the shock.
I still have 2 left.
Did you have another card for me, Charlemagne? Or am I
Uh,
back into?
No, you're back to your own.
Okay.
Originally, I was planning on doing step C and going for the other thing to see the cards to prepare for future stuff. But everybody else had been basically killing their stuff, and I didn't want to delay the game just so I could do that. See,
Well, you would have discarded this card anyway. Repent. Miracles invoked by those who follow the cyberpathy faith that cause damage gain +1 BD on a hit. The villains will go first, and the heroes can be confused. The
ugh.
approved actions defend and taunt. There is a possible setback on the card. That's why I say you would have gotten rid of it, because they would have had a setback for you.
Yeah,
I think I'll allow the confusion since
yeah, it's
no
very
one has.
the damage it does.
It's
It
the
basically
best
stops you.
round for it because it's the first round.
Now, are these cybernetic dogs or are they robotic dogs?
How are you going to determine that?
Do we see any meat or only metal?
Yeah, do we see any meat?
Oh, definitely meat.
Okay.
Oh, and is this still dramatic?
No.
Then we're stymied.
Oh yeah, you are stymied.
In which case, I'll be very vulnerable to get rid of the stymie.
Yeah. First round, confused, no problem. Stymied, problem.
Thank you.
Yes, yeah.
That's
Mhm.
funny. Oh no, yeah, you're right. What is that? Something else that you notice. Did he? Let's see. Did he get a card or no? Let's see if I made a card for him. I did not, so he's not supposed to be there. Let's see if I can do this way. All of the Blood on the Blasted Lands things that I uploaded are still in here. Ooh. I may be able to recreate. I just realized I may be able to recreate Blood on the Blasted Land. Nice. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Let me see if this guy is.
Hey, Mark, where's your mic?
Right here.
Okay, you're just kind of sounding quiet on my end, so I didn't know if it was up
No.
or down.
Do I sound quiet? I don't. Mine. When mine goes up, it mutes.
That's just me then. Let's see if I can adjust. Nope.
Oh, good. I found him. Let's see if I can do this. I can do this. Okay, so.
Okay. It's on my end. I got it.
Okay. So you are, as you emerge and the hounds descend, you notice that 4 of them have an elf cornered in the corner, and he looks like that he might have been coming down the stairs, or it's hard to tell, but he looks like he's facing to come down the stairs as you come up. And your arrival stops the hounds from just literally ripping him as a pack, ripping him limb from limb. And
You mean the 6 that are around him?
Those 2, that one and that one, are actually around Boria and Spook.
Yeah, but these.
Yeah, but there are
these two
6
don't matter.
around this guy.
Sure, there are 6 around that guy.
Okay.
Math hard. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get this party started. So I get to go. We're just going to do Cyberhound attacks. Did they really not give them anything like that?
Oh, we got separated?
Well, as we were coming back up, we're all getting surrounded and attacked. He's just moving us separately
around so we can get out there.
Who's got who on him?
Yeah. So to answer are these constructs or cybernetics? It looks like they have, in your quick assessment, they have something that strengthened their legs and jaws, some external dermal plating on their heads and rib cage, and some kind of the pads of their feet look strange, but everything else is neat.
Okay. And they go first.
They do go first. Oh, so what we're gonna do? Yeah. So let's do this. We're gonna start with Electo. 2 of them launch a ranged attack at you, Electo, as they kind of let out this screeching howl. How's a 12 look on your dodge?
Is currently a miss.
Okay, and then 2 more close in on you to bite at you. That will not do. Boria, we're just gonna do 2 on you and 2 on Spoot.
Okay.
So this is on. I'm gonna do Spoot first and then you. So this is on Spoot.
That'll be a miss currently.
And then this is on Spoot. That'll be a miss as well. This is on you.
Miss.
And this is on you.
That is a standard hit.
Okay, so you may enjoy 10 points damage. And Crag. How's a 17, Crag?
17 is a good. Yeah, that's going to only be 1 shock.
Okay. How's a 20 look?
Against Craig?
Yeah, melee or unarmed.
Still going to be a good.
Ooh!
Alright, 2 shock.
Doggy bite hard. But you got all that armor on, so you Drome!
Okay. You just got me. Okay, that is shock.
Okay. And then 2 of them come in to bite you. How's a 17 look?
17. Oh, wait. Was the first one ranged?
Yes.
Oh, then you didn't hit me on that one.
Okay.
But 17 is going to be a good success on melee.
11 points.
Okay, again, that's just shock.
Charlemagne. 18?
Is it good?
Are you next to anybody?
I mean, I don't really know. We had just come out. I hadn't kind of given any thought to what our positions were.
Potentially Craig or Jerome, depending on how.
Yeah.
Let's go with Crag.
All right. So I'll take the hit.
No, it's
Well,
a
he
blast.
was during a blast.
Oh, okay.
So you can both get 14.
Yeah, it's
All right. That is unfortunately a wound. So,
maybe it's-
Crag's like, don't care.
ugh. Well, we have a bunch. So here's 2.
What's the chart for one shock?
If you're 5 or less.
-1 to -5. One shot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it'd be another shock. It's right
And
there.
then the bite on you, Charlemagne.
I spent 2 possibilities to soak it.
Okay. No, that was the screech. This is the bite. How's an 8
Ah.
look? Melee
8.
or unarmed? That's a miss.
Yep.
Alright, now I have to do against the elf. And we're going to do the same thing, except we're going to give him all 3 attacks. 13. Okay, and then choking on the ones. Alright, that's all of me. Who would like to go?
All right, we're not stymied. So, how many are on me?
4. Everyone has 4.
So it'd be a -6 to hit all 4, correct?
Yes.
All right.
On the upside, there's no more annoying flashing lights. In the
Right.
corridor.
So I will go ahead and do so. I'll take the -6 and swing on all 4, all out. So it'll be a -2.
You're just enjoying stretching the arms, not confined.
Yeah, I'm
by
enjoying the
stomach
fact I'm not
lining.
sitting in a belly. Well, got them. Spend them.
Your target number is a 13.
My last roll is a 6. So come on, give me something good. There's a 16 for you.
So that is a standard success. You're 2 off of a
Good.
good.
What's a 16 look like on them?
Standard success.
No,
You're 2
damage.
Oh, damage?
Yes.
That is that's counting armor too. That's a wound. A 16 is enough to take them out.
Okay, well that's what I calls on a standard hit.
Okay, so you hit all 4 with a 16
With 16 damage.
damage. Okay, so we'll take Craig's. Because Craig just whacked all of his.
Like you said, Craig's stretching.
Yes, he's just happy. He's not doesn't have to deal with stomach lining now.
Yeah, I'm not in a belly, I'm
Who's
not covered
next?
in goop.
Spoot is going to take 2.
Okay.
How's an 11?
You are short by 2.
Short by 2. And you said they have 11 armor. Is that correct?
Yes.
Or 11
2,
toughness.
2 armor, 11 toughness.
All right. I'm going to give you that. So Spoot can say he is mighty. Alright. That's a minimum 16 on both. And then Boria is also going to take 2. Ah.
Eat, sleep, not punch so much.
Apparently. I will have to repeat that.
Ah, okay.
Uh,
Does Crag still have... Oh, that's right, because Crag was inside the gullet.
Huh?
Does Crag still have 7?
What?
That's better.
Someone on a shock?
What's your... No, possibilities. What's your minimum damage there, Boya?
I got a 14. They have armor though, right?
Armor 2.
Armor 2. So I can reduce that to a 9, and 14 will take them out.
Yep.
I'll take the 2 shock to do that.
Okay.
I will just maneuver. Do I actually have 2 on me, or do I have 4 on me?
Electo, you have 2.
Okay. I will maneuver them both.
12 is your number.
No one else is really seeming to go on them. I will stymie them.
Okay. Who's next? Okay. Who's next?
Jerome is going to cast Enhance Dex on himself and Charlemagne this round.
I
So-
won't out of that.
Okay. I believe your dex, like mine, is 8.
Technically a 9, but yeah.
9. Okay. I don't have a possibility to spend on this. So we have a +1.
+1's good.
Yep.
Beats the sharp stick in the eye.
Move my defenses up.
Yep.
Is that it?
That's it for him.
Okay.
I mean, moving is not a great option right now.
Charlemagne.
I think it is time to prepare for some of the terrible, horrible things that are going to be happening in the near future. So I am going to anticipate. Well, that is awesome. Straight out the gate. And that even had a -6 built into it.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, you
Why-
see my precog is not an 11.
Why do you have a minus? Why is it -6?
Because that's the difficulty of the power.
Mm-hmm. 16 is the
you're
base
building,
difficulty.
You're
I
mathing-
like to have all the DNs be 10.
Yeah, you're
think
mathing
it
to
is-
the. Yeah, I got it.
It
You're
is
mathing
just
to the-
so much easier, I think.
I think so too. I
Yeah.
agree. All right.
Mike
So that's
did that
all
first.
of you guys. Cards and pools.
Then when you flip a
Oh
card,
wait. What does the elf do? Hang on. I gotta look at the elf. Put the GM on, and let me do a couple of things with the GM. Okay. I have. He strikes out with some slicers or a blade that's on his arm. I can't tell. Hang on. Yeah, he's striking out with slicers, and he takes out 2 of the dogs on him. Cards and pools. Flip card. Prepare to terminate. Attempts to soak damage by heroes are disfavored this round. The villains will go first, and then the heroes can have a setback. Your approved actions are defended trick.
I will be very vulnerable. We will not have a setback.
and I'd like to go ahead and use the anticipate to go first.
I hate you both.
I know. And that also lets me do this terrible, terrible thing, which is, I think, at this point. Oh, by the way, that concentration. No, it's 3 rounds. Okay. So I think I will foreshadow so that we don't have to deal with Jim having to do all this work.
Trying to
So,
take your
I will-
spotlight there, Electo.
I will
Oh,
agree.
he's allowed because it allows me to do other things.
He's allowed.
It lets get cards. I figured.
Is that 16 gonna stand?
Yeah, it
Okay.
lets me rearrange. That's good. That's good enough.
Okay. So you just hand me a card when the time comes.
Yep.
So I'm going first. That's your action, correct?
That's my extra action that goes before the villain. Since I had an outstanding, I'll get to flurry as well.
Oh, really? That's freaking cool.
It does
It
have a
is a-
-6 ability
When
too.
it goes
and
off,
it's a
yeah.
and it's a
When it
beta
goes
spell.
off,
Yeah.
it's awesome.
Gain a normal action during the heroes. Instead, normally you just get to pick if you want to go first or last.
Yeah,
But
and
with
on
an
a
outstanding,
good, you can pull a card and then go first or last.
Mhm.
On an outstanding, it's just broken.
yes, it is. I may have to figure out how to put that on somebody because that's freaking really cool. I like it.
I'd already built the character, and then it came out, and I was like, huh?
And by I like it, I mean I hate it. So,
yes.
I go first. So let's see who we got. Jerome, you're still surrounded.
Yep.
But now we're gonna get all the doggies in there biting on you.
Okay.
That's the wrong game system. That is the appropriate. Oh, I forgot I had that. That's the appropriate game system. Yes, that's what I thought. All right, so there. How's a 16 left, Jerome?
That is only a good.
16 damage.
16 damage will be 1 wound.
I'll take it.
Oh, thank you.
So I'll take another shock.
Perfect. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so, Charlemagne, you're still surrounded. All the puppies come into play with you.
Yeah.
How's 16 look?
16 is the standard.
You may enjoy 10 bitey damage.
I will not enjoy 10 bitey damage, but I will take.
Electo has 2. I'm juicing that because Electo's been pissing me off.
So
There you go.
I will let you know, technically, because of my vulnerability, you have currently hit me.
I said what I said.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm just letting you know you are currently on a hit.
Oh, I'm probably still only standard.
Actually, that's good because I'm very vulnerable.
Well, 20 said he hit, so.
Oh, so I'm a 29.
Well, I took the minus to my defenses, but sure.
Okay, you took the minus to your defenses. Fair.
You are 2 points away from outstanding.
I can't get. Well, I don't have cards. I was 14.
14 looks like I'm going to need a soak.
I feel better about myself.
Moral victory.
It is. Yes, it's absolutely a moral victory.
And I'm disfavored for this soak too, aren't I?
You are.
Oh! You're not,
I am not a contradiction for reality, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
I would like to transform.
What would you like to trade me, Jim, for a second chance?
I think he wants to.
No. I was asking if he wanted to.
He doesn't want to take the damage, and he
Right.
can't transform it.
That is the only card that I have in my pool. Alright, so I will try that again.
You know, it's funny I did not pull that because I'm like, oh yeah, Jim will handle something that comes up.
Alright,
Soaked one.
that will allow me to soak the wound.
Alright. Let's see. And Boria and Spoot. I don't have anybody, but I do have Mr. Elf. Oh. Okay. Success. And I go into here. Oof. see blood. The two of the dogs rip a big chunk out of the elf, and he goes down on a knee and grunts, clutching his leg as blood begins to seep between the fingers. Hero's turn.
Go ahead and do an awareness to try to increase everybody's defenses. Excellent. So I'm gonna help out the elf as well, and everyone can have +2 to your physical defenses.
+2.
Yep. I had an outstanding.
Where were you moments ago?
Yeah, I know. I realized these things. I'm like, the way these things are hitting us, I'd better do that. And I am now going to be concentrating.
Okay. Who's next?
I think Greg's just going to do a tree skin.
Okay.
There you go. These rolls are not turning out to be what I told it.
Playing the role of Jim today will be Dan Latham.
Eh. So 23 is an outstanding, so that increases my toughness by 3. Alright, I'm done.
Okay. I am going to go on and diminish all 4 of these dogs, their dexterity.
Okay.
What is their wisdom? Not wisdom. Willpower, spirit.
8.
Hold on. I hit actually the wrong spell. So that's. I'm going to go on and give you a willpower so I can make this good.
Okay.
So I have a good success on them, which means they are at -4 on their dexterity.
Bumsy doggies.
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Jerome, who's next?
I am going to copycat from Boria again, and then I'm going to try tricking one of the doggies on me.
Okay.
My trick is actually lower, so I will do that.
Your target number is an 8.
Oh, that's good. That's the target number I have on Boria, too.
Ooh. Electo.
Yeah.
Wait, are you a 4-case?
Are you? On your trick?
Ooh, actually.
Because you're also trying
No,
to
but I'm copycatting.
Yeah, but you can't benefit from that. Same round.
No. I'm not trying to benefit from this round. What he's saying is, am I disconnecting? Which I am, because I am a dabbler. So, and I'm attempting a copycat, which is outside of the realm of me,
the realm of...
and outside the realm of the...
I'm helping.
So I'm going to take this back. Thank you. I do disconnect.
So Jim, you want a reconnect card?
Nope.
Because I don't have one to give you.
Lecto's trying to disconnect.
Oh, I know. I don't have a
interesting.
reconnect card. I was just giving him hell.
No. Well, would only be funny if they literally tried to make sure that I didn't transform.
Can I play a
There was
reconnect
a way
for
to
him?
force you back into your reality.
Well,
right.
they could critical moment for me and play a reconnect, and then I'd be screwed.
You're it.
Yeah, Spoot's gonna fly over here and attack those two. Because that's what
Okay.
Spoot does. He's gonna help a little Charlemagne there. He's been useful.
He's gonna spootify.
Let's see.
There might be a copyright
-2.
problem
Oh
with
well,
that, though.
could be. I believe that's a standard hit.
That is
Right
a
now.
standard hit, correct, on the number.
Yeah, we can afford to throw something out here too for him. There we go. That'll kill both of those.
You didn't need to do that because you already had a standard hit.
Oh, do they die on a 15? I thought they died on a 16.
No.
They die on 15?
Oh, they do on a 6. Do you
Yeah,
have
yeah,
armor?
yeah.
Does Food have armor?
He does not. Yeah, no.
Okay, we're good. Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
Yep.
It's Boria who goes through the armor. Boria's going to come over here. He's going to whack a single puppy and look at this guy and say, "Who are you? Why are you here? Why did you trip these dogs? I am special envoy."
Give me, as you are making your attack.
Sure.
Give me a. We're gonna work a mind. This is separate from your attack.
Okay.
This is a freebie. So
Okay.
you want to do the freebie before or after your attack?
I'll do it after the attack.
Okay.
I don't care. Let's see. That's the only thing I'm doing, so there's no modifier. I'm fine with that. All right. What would you want me to just a mind?
Yeah, give me a straight mind roll.
Oh, here we go.
You know, you're a Delphi Council agent. You pay attention to things. You know,
Sure.
you notice the Marathon Division logo shows up underneath his. He's got something that as his clothes move around, you see something that has the Marathon Division logo on it.
Oh, okay.
Now,
Well, I'll let it stand.
Mike
right now.
remembers what the Marathon Division is. That's all. That's fantastic. You can share that.
Okay.
If Mike doesn't,
They
we'll
run
let that
around.
sit for a minute.
They
In the
run
heat of battle
around.
that Boria may
Yeah.
not remember.
Okay. Mike remembers correctly. They run around because they're couriers. Okay.
Mike does remember correctly. They're the
All right.
messenger division of.
Yeah, Boria
Yeah.
don't care. I don't care.
Boria doesn't care. Okay.
I don't care.
So you missed your strike.
I missed the doggy and I don't care. I'm not putting anything on it, so we're good.
All right, cool.
Pretty sure Boria doesn't remember because Boria never gets anything delivered to him.
Yeah,
It's too scary for them to deliver
It's a
to.
ringing message to me, so don't
Yes.
care.
Don't care.
Let's see, pull cards. Because I choose to. A character may expend their critical moment for this act to immediately eliminate all their stymied, vulnerable, or disfavored conditions, which I think somebody's already done. Heroes will go first. The villains can be stymied to approved actions or attack and taunt.
So I am going to go ahead and foreshadow.
Okay.
Not foreshadow. Deja vu. All right. So for 3 rounds.
Why do we have it? Why do we have anticipate and?
Because I clicked the wrong thing for the anticipate. I'm supposed to, when a card is revealed, roll precognition, and I only get the benefits of anticipate if I get additional successes each round. So you got it. It says under success, the psychic may test precognition each time a new drama card is revealed. So I have to do it multiple times to get the full benefit. Otherwise, it'd say maybe I'll get it, maybe I won't. So it's one of the weirder abilities.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay.
but deja vu for 3 rounds, I will be favored on precog because that's my thing.
That's my thing. All right, that's Charlemagne being done.
Yes.
Who's next?
What's everybody's shock look like at the moment?
Low.
I have some.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll go ahead and just soothe. I'll stay here in the midst of these hounds and just soothe. There's a 17, which means 3 shock recovered.
Oh, that's good because it's almost full. Most of my powers are wild talents. I keep taking shock when I'm activating them.
The elf seems to appreciate that. Do you include the elf?
He's fighting the same thing we are, so yeah.
Okay.
I'm thinking I'm not going to run over there and bodyguard him, but I will.
Hey,
soothe him.
give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Yes, they all. Oh no, don't do that. You don't know who he is.
He's fighting the dogs. Should be fine.
He's fine.
We kick his ass afterwards.
I mean, the puppies went bark, 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 and he went down to a knee. So you know.
Not everyone can be as tough as we are.
I'm a little floppy.
Sorry,
elf
my wife
that runs
just got
around.
up and the goofy surgery regimen says she can't have anything but clear liquids after midnight tonight. The surgery's not until Friday. I don't know. I've never heard of this 2 days in advance thing, but it's one of her medications is causing this to be all kinds of weird. So I cooked dinner and had to point it out before she ran out of time to eat it. Anyway. Okay, so where are we at?
We're complaining about the
Craig did a
soft
thing.
wolf.
Someone else gets to do a thing now.
Okay, someone else do a thing.
Spoot's going to come over here and attack these two.
Okay.
Go Spoot.
Not so much Spoot.
Yeah, that's right. He'll be okay there. He'll be in combat there, and then Boria, realizing, oh, I've seen that symbol before in some sort of book that they said, hey, look at
Some
these
sort of
symbols and
book.
stuff.
It's a rule book. I throw those away.
He is going to.
I used it in the privy.
He pretty much.
I
It's
hated
like
paper.
bathroom reading, right? He's going to attack 2 of these hoons.
Where?
Down, these two hoons.
Okay.
I mean, 14 is a standard. Is that correct?
That is correct. That is a standard. I think that's enough for Boria, right?
Yes. If I take 2 shock, yes,
Are you taking 2 shock?
I will take 2 shock to do a wound, because then they go to 9. I go to 14. That's +5. Okay.
Yep.
All right, I will attempt to reconnect. Come on, one.
I think you
do you
can
wanna use a
choose to
second chance on
transform
that?
if you want. Didn't we have that
Failed
conversation?
die roll.
I still have to mishap on the
Oh, that's
reconnect.
Yeah.
correct.
Hey, look at that, Jim. You got the exact roll you needed to reconnect.
You know, you could probably see if somebody's got a second chance. You can roll that
I
again.
am not giving him my second chance for that.
I may want to reconnect, but even I would not use a second chance to
Rod,
do that.
you picked that up.
Pick what up?
Possibility on the board.
Oh, sure. I won't say no.
All right, then I will. It's the approved here. Attack and taunt. All right, I will attempt the same thing as before.
Oh,
I
Boria
will
gets the
attempt
card.
to copycat off of Boria, and this time I will attempt to taunt one of them.
Boria, don't forget your card.
I got it already.
My
Thank you.
copycat's slower, so I'll do that. All right. How is a 11 against their taunt?
You're against her taunt. Wait, what? Taunt is a 10.
All right. So one of the 2 of them there can still be can be stymied, and I am successful on my copycat from Boria, so I will get a melee weapon. All right, and a card. I'm done.
You go to it. You taunt. Never mind. Jerome. Jerome.
Yes.
Your turn.
Um.
You're the last one.
And then I will go before the villains again.
I'm just trying to think of what to do because Crag is in melee combat with. Well,
He doesn't care.
he's in with all 4 of them, so I can't really.
Yes, he is.
Peg any.
He
I
doesn't.
can't really peg any off with.
Oh, just lightning blast, Crag.
Just
Come on.
fire
No.
away. Go for it.
Nope.
Craig doesn't
Nope,
care. He's been
not
shot in the back of
winning.
the head 3 times, followed by demons 15 times. He's
Shock the
fine.
monkey. I mean, dwarf.
Okay. I am going to.
We'll just call it electrostatic cleaning and getting all the gunk out of his armor.
try to maneuver these two, or actually no, I'm gonna try to trick these two.
Taunt is the approved action.
I know, but yeah, my taunt's a 5.
Okay, your trick target is an 8.
Okay. Yes. Taking out my handkerchief and trying to trick the dog.
Over
to
here,
go after
doggy.
it. Yeah, exactly.
Milkbone?
Yeah. Milk bones. Actually, one of my dogs hated milk bones.
That
Would
is a
not
success.
accept. Okay, then I'm just making them more vulnerable. Well, no, Crack's already gone.
Yeah, Craig's already gone.
So I'm going to make them stymied for this round, and then...
Okay. Just the one, right?
No, the 2. I had a -2 in
The
here.
2 on the right.
Ah,
The 2
okay.
on the right.
Check.
So I'm adding to them, making them more stymied.
So,
Okay.
so Rod, if I play a flurry, do I go before you then?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to play the flurry.
Okay.
We're going to come over here. We're going to whack 2 more Duggos.
Bad doggy. Bad cyber dog. Bad
Bad-
cyber hound. Whack, whack. Whacking
Sit.
him on the nose.
And then I'll take 2 more shock to pop them both. And I will draw him a card.
I'll just see Boy with an oversized magazine in his gauntlet.
Deck has no cards. It was the rally.
Shuffled.
Thank you, sir.
Charlemagne.
All right. How many of them are attacking me right now?
Charlemagne, 2.
2. All right. I will try to taunt both of them.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, sorry, I have Spoot in the way.
Oh, hold on. No, I will not be taunting. Sorry, wrong character. I will go for tricking the 2 of them.
Target number's 8.
Draw me a card. Well, bummer. But I will second chance since I have some active powers going. Nope, that's a season initiative. That's the wrong thing. I will second chance because I don't. Well, that was not a contradiction. I am taking this action because of the precog ability, so I would think I might still disconnect.
I'm willing to give you that.
That's
I
what
like that. Yeah.
That's better.
Oh, it's a better
Wow.
roll.
Bang.
Look at you.
Is it pooled? Check.
Checking, but if it's not, I can still get it out. It is not currently, but I can get it out if you get there. In fact, I can.
Try to get close. I would need a hero to get to guarantee it, but I'll start.
Well, I can get you a hero at the same time I can get you a glory. All right, you need it.
Nope. I add. There you go. And now you can give it to somebody else who needs to play it.
Does anybody want to play it?
These creatures don't have wounds, right? Or they do have
One wound takes them out.
Okay, so
I mean, if nobody.
That's a player's call. They're gone.
they leap at each other and take each other down.
You taunted them to leap into the,
Tell you what.
Has everybody's
open
characters
stairwell
played
down
yet?
below, and you close the hatch so that they're trapped down there.
No,
Here you go,
let's
Craig.
go.
I will give it to you, and you can play it.
Okay. Well, could have just popped it on out there. There's the glory. There's only
What
the
did you
second-
get? You ended up with a 62.
Yep,
And who was that? Charlemagne.
yep. I have never seen this many glory in an act.
Are you sure? There was that one
I
time you had
have.
a whole bunch in Isle, wasn't there?
I have. Shut up, Chip.
I don't know that
Uh,
I wasn't at that table.
Who's playing Glory?
Craig.
Oh, you were next to it. Craig did?
Yes.
Oh, it's way over here off to the side. Here you go.
I got it. I just wanted to know who had played it for the notes. All right, everybody got their cards and their possibilities.
No. I would roll the possibility.
No, I did not. I'm sorry.
Yes, I do.
You guys are obscene on the number of possibilities that you've been moving around the table in the first couple acts of this book. I just want to say.
Yeah, my worry is that's going to end when we
Right. Yeah,
Man,
when
I
it's
hope
like
so.
acts 5,
Act
6, and
7.
7, and we're like all at one for forever because we can't play,
Yep.
roll well and get no glories. And...
Yeah, because this book is dangerous. You're making it look like a cakewalk.
No. From what you said, I'm under the opinion it escalates quickly.
Well, we did reveal that Ebenezer Crooks is behind all of this in this act, so I don't know. Mileage may vary. All right, that was Jerome, so now it's me, and
Charlemagne.
or that was Charlotte.
Yeah, that was
You know what? We're gonna split this up because Jerome is up there with Crag, and so first we're gonna take a couple of bites at Crag because Crag is there. And then we're going to take a couple bites at Jerome. How's 16 look, Jerome?
I tried to make them harder for them to hit.
It's 14.
Is
14.
Yeah, but still, it's going to hit.
Okay.
Just barely, but it hit.
Okay, so it's just 10?
Yeah.
Standard hit?
So that's just
Nothing.
two shots.
I take it.
Robert, are you including the 2 points of defenses I gave you from awareness?
When you snap a picture of Robert, he's frozen.
Yeah.
I don't think he did.
I don't. I surprised him with the question.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to matter because Crag can just bodyguard it and take no shock, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
And screenshot taken.
In which case, then there are 2 by me.
And he's gone.
Oh, he did add defense. Okay, we're all good.
And there we go. Cameras are back. Did we lose Mark's place?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. I added the defense. Yes, Rod, I did add the defense.
Ooh.
For some reason, y'all could not hear me, but I've gotten everything worked out. So.
Okay. Well, I blocked it. I mean, took the hit.
Okay. It was only going to be shock for me, but
Yeah,
thank
it's
you.
nothing. It ended up being nothing for me.
Okay.
All right, so we've got that worked out. And who's that? That's Electo down. That's disconnected Electo down there.
I am not
Nope.
currently
that's right. You
disconnected.
rolled
I actually
18. You got the
reconnected.
number you needed.
Yeah, sadly. No, it's still sadly.
15 probably doesn't hit you.
That's correct.
All right, cards and pools.
Mm-hmm.
Bullet time! Active defense rolls this round are favored. Heroes will go first and they can be fatigued. The approved actions are attack and defend.
We don't need to be fatigued.
Really do not.
I'll be very vulnerable.
Considering that it's 9:56, you guys want to play this out. I mean, it's attack is approved action, so if you want to take, we're going to end the act after this. So I don't feel like I'm hurting you at all calling the combat. But if you really want to make attack rolls to draw cards that you then will put on the tabletop,
Yeah.
flush.
Nah.
Okay.
I mean, if I was still disconnected, I wouldn't play this out, but you know.
All right.
So we're
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
Foray is going to kill a couple, and I mean, you guys.
I did. I was going to the one more time, but it's okay.
Yeah, Crab was just going to all out. Go ahead and finish it up.
You hit 32 again, Rod. Damn.
All right.
Jim's not rolling around a second glory, is he?
No, remember, I discarded 3 of them.
Yes.
Damn it,
They're-
yeah.
They got discarded, so but they've been reshuffled, so maybe they're there.
Let's see.
Yeah, I was probably gonna foreshadow one more time, but
I'll pick up the elf, dust him off.
he's still bleeding pretty good.
Are you okay? Hey, Craig,
What?
someone needs help here.
What? The weak little elf?
Yes, he is bleeding.
Yeah, that's what elves do, right? Fine.
Oh,
fine,
yes,
fine.
but he's not bleeding in the good way,
What's
and
what's his wounds? What's his wounds?
2.
I guess 1.
Oh, thank you. I've
is that the best you can do, Craig? I'm a jerk.
I'm a jerk.
I don't know. Do you got a willpower?
Oh, I got an action.
Alright, then I will let you play this since you're so concerned about that elf's health.
Oh,
And you can give me the action for it, and I'll play it to make it enough
Yeah.
to get 2 wounds.
So Borea's support is literally egging you on.
Yes.
pretty much.
it occurs to you that well, you don't know that yet.
Yeah, I don't know anything yet, but you know.
Yeah, you
Come
so
on,
you
Craig,
heal.
he's bleeding all over the place.
He's
You
making
healed
a
him too?
mess.
Did you heal in both wounds?
Yeah, with
Yes.
the quarter and an action, it made it
Okay.
for 2 wounds.
Oh, thank you. I knew we had the right people on this case. I haven't. I'm Tenushath. I'm
Tenacious?
I lead marathon division.
You lead. Oh, is that why I saw the little
It
thing?
occurs to you that this is one of Quinn Sebastian's closest advisors. He's
Ah.
on the Delphi Council.
he's actually the one who gave the mission, I think, in Act 2 of Relics.
Yes.
If these are Relics characters, they may have met him. Or they would have if they played Act 2.
Yeah. Project was on that one.
That's probably why I rolled well, because I knew he was.
What? Tell me, what have you found so far?
These.
Shouldn't we? Should it? Oh,
Let's go talk somewhere else. Yes. Hey,
Yes.
Charlemagne.
yeah. I was going to say, and we should make sure that we have found in the code word thing. I forget how you say it in English.
The code word? What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
I asked him in French.
What's the color of the day?
Yeah, that sort of thing. Basically, I want to check out.
He gives you the appropriate passcode. He says, "Yes, you."
Wait,
Just so.
wait, Charlemagne, you don't take my say so?
9. Well, you need 9 prophecy.
He needs 9 say-sos.
So?
1 is not enough.
Okay, whatever.
Don't worry, Borea. I start speaking to you in Russian about there's a good way to bleed.
Yes.
Back to you.
He looks. He says, "Time is short. We do not have much time. What have you found?"
That maybe next cross is
As you begin to go into the story,
Roll initiative.
No.
yes.
come on, computer. I hate my computer sometimes. There we go.
Oh,
Guess who
it's
shows up?
again.
Oh.
And
Church police.
He has a full contingent of police coming through the front gate, and he says, "I should have known it would be you." And he says something. And who speaks French?
Jerome.
Anyone else?
Pierre's not here.
Pierre.
Fuck it.
Pierre's busy. He directs the church police to search to fan out and search the abbey, and bring him any of the monks or anyone else who is surviving, he'll be right here in the courtyard with you. And all the church police fan out, and then he looks at you and says, "So, what have you been doing?"
I see the demons
Well, we've
here.
been playing with dogs, can't you tell?
Tenishith looks at you. He just looks at you.
These are nice puppies.
We,
Patty fetch.
we destroyed the demons.
More demons.
Yes.
Monk summoning demons downstairs.
You'll look down the stairs right there. You'll find the whole laboratory.
Stairs. He looks. He says, "Oh, indeed.
Yep.
Yeah.
What will I find when I send my men down there?"
It's,
Install cyberware into the demons.
it's possible you won't find big ones.
Nothing
because-
at all.
What?
Big arm.
It is possible that they with poof and went to their demon area because that's
in
what
fact,
happened
did
before.
not.
Okay. Because the other one. Did.
Oh yeah, he turned
The
to
first
goo.
one
The
did.
gobbler turns to goo.
Gobbler turned to goo. The other ones don't. Okay.
The other ones did not.
Okay. You'll find
Big
those
mess.
It
What
is
you will
a-
find is a big mess.
Mhm.
I have everywhere you go, I find a big mess. Always one step behind, it seems. Perhaps you will see clear to bring me into your confidence?
Do you have the clearance?
What's the color of the day?
I am Chief Inspector, Cyber Church. The church. I have all the clearance I need.
Yes, but you are a layperson, not clergy.
There
You
is
are
a
not
conspiracy.
clergy either.
True, but we have orders.
There is a conspiracy in the church by monks and priests to create cyber demons.
He looks visibly shocked.
I guess we're going to
Do you know who's
Yeah.
behind this?
I'm not saying who's behind it, but I'm saying if you go downstairs,
Okay.
there are monks who stole books on demonology from, I can't think of the name of the place, and
Abbey of Saint Genevieve.
Abbey of Saint Genevieve, and they were summoning demons and putting cyberware into these demons.
Yeah, and we are going to find out who's behind it and stop them, Inspector.
You have no more information than this?
It's
That seems-
Well, they did the purging and the alarms went off and lots of bad things. So clearly they don't want us to find out anything. So we have to try as hard as we can to find the source and the culprits responsible.
Inspector Giles steps to the top of the stairs, the stairwell that leads down, and turns with his back to it to face you. Blocking the stairs down. He says, "We'll get to the bottom of any data we can find and salvage from the systems down below."
Ah, that's good.
He looks at Charlemagne. He says, "You are also not under orders, despite your status. I am keeping my eye on you.
Well,
You are free
Oh.
to go."
Get it? Because he has like a cyber eye, so he's probably like floating in the air like Jerome and flying
As
up.
he's looking in another direction, the cyber eye goes and zeroes in on you. As he's looking in another direction, very disconcerting.
Oh yeah.
you might want to be careful. He's only got one good one left.
That's what he's probably doing. I like you.
Do you tell him anything else?
I am specifically not saying anything about Evan X Crimes.
I understand. You said. Is everyone on board with that, or is anyone going to slip him information beyond what you've already told him?
Might want to let him know that some of these monks were not privy to what was going on down there.
We'll discover that in our interrogation.
Yes, Inquisition copy.
Yes.
I mean interrogation. I get those two mixed up all the
oh.
time.
Oh, you know what? Boria will point out something. He says, "I think there was an issue because with those like cyber demons in the other place, they're from the Tharkod place.
Oh,
Yes.
They found out something was going on, and so they came out here to investigate themselves.
Yes, I
Oh.
understand.
That's what the
Actually,
it said.
Jerome's that hurting you?
Jerome is going to add one other thing. The books that they stole talked about how the Barkoldu added cyberware-like materials to demons. Because you had said that earlier.
This is very troubling. You are free to go. We will get to the bottom of this.
Thank you,
Thank you
Inspector.
for your assistance.
It is very disconcerting. Yes,
It
Yes.
is.
the monks are kind of jerks.
Yeah.
There, no.
Especially the guy in the
Amen.
especially the guy in the library. He was kind of a jerk.
Well, so was
He kind of sighs a little bit.
the guy in charge was kind of a jerk too, wasn't he?
They did not want to be forthcoming with their information. It is true.
Oh, I promise you, they'll be forthcoming.
Why
Penance
is
will
what
be
you speak of
harsh
when your nails are being pulled
for
out?
their misdeeds.
Excellent.
All right, we will go now. Thank you. Bye.
Good day, sir.
As you turn to walk away, he says, "No, not you," and he points to the elf.
Oh, he's with us.
Is he now?
Yes.
He does not read as a special envoy. In fact, he's, we should perhaps look into him.
He's an innocent bystander. We saved him from some of these dogs.
Then he can give us his statement.
Look at him.
Tell him what happened with the dogs.
He's kind of got a little wide-eyed look like,
Oh no, we'll be taking him.
He
We will
came
get
to
his. We will get his statement and bring it to you, or send it to like.
Giles. Inspector Giles looks at you.
Mm-hmm.
He starts to say something, stops. Very well, special envoys. I shall expect a timely statement from Monsieur, and Tenesheth hesitates for a moment, but gives him a name that you can see the cyber eye whiz bang a little bit, and clearly he's looking him up.
Adam Beaverhauser.
Adam Beaverhausen.
Monsieur Beaverhausen.
Writing that down. We're going to have to use that somewhere. Definitely going to have to put him in something. I don't know. Adam
Yeah, you know.
Beaverhouse.
Hausen?
Or Hausen?
Hausen. It's a reference from Will and Grace. Karen always, that was her alias, Anastasia Beaverhausen.
Adam Beaverhausen. Very good.
Yeah.
I wonder. I might not be able to use that then. We might, depending on how
Copyright.
whoever owns the IP for Will and Grace might be litigious. We may not be able to use that. But the thought was there. Thank you, Robert.
Yes.
All right, so that is the end of an act. You are permitted to leave. As you leave, well, it's not quite the end of an act, but you can drop your cards to the table. As you leave, once you get outside the gates, Tennis says, you were holding something back. Tell me quickly. I must depart and get out of the zone. I cannot
The
be taken.
darkness device is behind this.
You know,
He stops. That stops him in his tracks, and he looks at you, and he grabs your shoulder and says, "What?"
the burnt toast.
Here's the data. If you have something I can download it to, I'll give it to you.
I do. He gives you a memory chip.
Yep, I'll pop the deck out and yeah, here you go.
This is troubling for reasons that I cannot explain fully. You will have to understand, you are now under my authority. You're on this investigation. In fact, I have a potential lead that connects other dots that maybe we can explain in more detail if they pan out. Go to Calais. It's a city in a mixed zone between the Cyber Papacy and Isle. Find Ghoul, and I will type that in the chat for you.
Why does it name something there?
Yeah, wasn't Calais one of the places they were getting stuff from? Like barrels.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm. Blair remembers things. He's written down. Oh, leet speak.
He's made some kind of deliveries, but we're not sure much more than that. He's in the tenements in Calais. Beyond that, I don't know. Good luck.
We'll be in an Isle cyber papal mix-up.
Yes.
So that was the wrong time to roll those 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I hope you guys are done with that.
No.
I was actually holding on to a reality surge just in case I was able to roll high enough, but you all were getting them.
No, the
Since
real
Jerome is part of the French Resistance, is there any chance he has heard of Ghoul before?
Probably not.
Okay.
Let me.
I mean, the only role would be probably a scholar role, but
there's not a lot.
no problem. I mean, we'll be meeting him in the next act.
Yeah, I think that inspector is going to be a bit of a problem.
Let's see. We got 45 minutes. We can start the next act. So you guys picked up another 5 XP. If you want to spend any of that, feel free to do that. And let's get everybody over here.
I think that I have learned enough French to actually start speaking it.
You've been studying that French-English dictionary pretty hard.
Well, no, I've been around Pierre and all his taunting.
Oh, so you learned all the bad words.
Bad words.
That's right. And I can
That's
that's
why
how
it's only out of 1, right?
That's how everybody starts their new language, right? You start with the bad
attest
ones.
to the fact that you do absolutely start with the bad words. That you want to know how to order whatever popular food you think you want to eat, and you also want to find the bathroom. Those are the things I always learned first. Oh, and how to order a beer.
Yeah, that you included that with the food, Mark.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just because it wasn't on my plan to take French, but why not?
Okay, so are we down to? We are down to nothing. So we're under glory. Go ahead and let me shuffle real quick. Shuffle everything. Shuffle. Does anybody want to make any requisitions before we head over to Calais?
Oh.
You have Isle and you have Cyber Papacy. You can select from.
You know what's going to happen, right?
No law rockets.
No. What's going to happen is I'm going to disconnect, and then I'm going to roll the mishap to transform, and then you're going to get to randomly decide which one it goes, right?
Oh man.
And it's going to be Isle just to annoy me slightly.
That seems effective.
Hope.
Well, yes, but you know what's going to happen if you turn me into an Isle character, right, Mark? I'm going to roll all 60s for magic.
No, it's not. No. I reject your reality and substitute my own.
Right. And I would like to give you the concrete evidence otherwise.
I'm going to have to transmogrify the Eilish Cosm deck. Dex, Isle Cosm deck.
Boria is going to try to requisition a poison antidote. Let's see if you can do that. You, mister, can you give me the thing? And I will not. I should have drawn cards first, but
I will ask to try to get. I will try to get a healing potion once we get there. I also will.
oh, you took our possibilities from us?
No. Yeah.
I recalled
Like-
them all. Just go get them.
Oh, yep. It's like no more possibilities for you.
That makes sure that if they're all over the tables too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. I get it.
And what am I missing? I am missing the. Oh, did I not have that? I didn't. Okay, so let's go transmodify that. I will tell you, I'm really glad that there we go, that I let you talk me into what's there already. That I let you talk me into that, Rod.
I don't think I talked you into it. I thought I was talking about how I liked it, and you're like, I'm gonna do that.
I needed a little convincing, and you kind of managed to push me over the edge.
Gotcha.
No, that's a caution. I don't want a caution. There we go. Eilish possibilities, just in case. All right. So we got possibilities. Charlemagne decided to hang on to a cyber papacy possibility.
I did.
No prodigy.
No, I don't believe so.
All right. Let's go ahead and get your cards that I've shuffled.
Electo and Jerome starting to draw.
What? Yeah. Jerome and Charlemagne.
I've been forgetting to use the stake.
Good news, everybody. I still have the glory card.
/R 5D2.
Sorry, let me get my cards. So.
All right, so Electo, 2, 3, and Jerome. You may draw Eilish cards. Everyone else gets cyber papacy.
Yes.
Oh, son of a bitch.
What'd you
Did you
get?
really-
Oh, here, let me go on and play this. Just tell me which deck to pull it from.
Oh, I'm not supposed to steal that. Damn it. Oh, no, it's not. Ah, good. Excellent, Jim. Don't play it yet. Don't play
No,
it
I
yet.
understand. Sorry, it was not the one that could be problematic.
Yeah, it's not the one I thought you were being excited about. It's the other one that you're being excited about, and I approve of your excitement.
Is it a trap?
Maybe.
I'm
In the
killing
immortal
somebody.
words of Admiral Akbar. No, it's not a trap.
I'm killing somebody.
Oh, did you see that I dropped an attuned card?
No. Pick it up.
Yeah.
Pick
Huh?
it up.
Pick it up.
Well, I have to wait. I'm reloading because
Okay.
everything's
yeah,
going funky.
I'm going to move you guys over to, well, I guess if we can do it over there. Not a big deal.
Well, I actually now am on a different screen. What the
Oh.
heck is going on?
I have not moved you anywhere.
Okay, hold
You're not
on.
even on my screen anymore.
Yeah.
We've lost you. Fontenay. Fontenay. Lower
Thank
right
you.
of the map you're on.
Ah.
Lower
Oh,
left,
thank you.
excuse me.
Thank you.
Yep. Are you back? You're not back. We gotta wait there.
I'm coming back. Yeah. Okay, I will pick up my attuned card.
No, you're fine. Just put it down.
Oh.
Let's see.
Just tell me which card deck to go to.
RD2. You are going to get Isle.
Okay.
Anybody mass planning the attuned?
Okay.
I don't think
That's
so.
a no. So
Yeah, I don't
delete.
think so. I don't think anybody has it.
Hold on. Okay, I have to play this.
So this one we're going to play on the next page. Let's see what you got.
Okay.
Touch of Darkness. play in front of you immediately when drawn. If you perform an act of darkness to see treachery, murder, GM's call, discard this cosmic card and gain a darkness perk of your choice. You do not need.
Well, if I get a romance card, we all know what will happen. So
once you pick that up, and we'll play it when we get to the tabletop that we're going to start the next act. All right. So anybody, let's see. Electo picked up French. Anybody else spend an XP?
I can't remember what I was going to go for next with Jerome, so I'm holding off.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and move to Calais, because all the purchases are done, etc. Welcome to Act 3.
I will put that up here.
After your ordeal in Fontenay, you were left with a single meager clue, the word ghoul, and an address in Calais. With the trail getting thinner, you might have given it all up as a dead lead, but you can't shake the feeling something big is going on. Why were those monks experimenting on demons, and why were they sanctioned by the church itself? The abbey was receiving demons in semi-regular shipments. Perhaps you can find answers by tracing those shipments back to the source. Calais is situated near the English Channel in a mixed zone where the fantastic reality of Isle stretches across the water to claim ground all along the northern French coastline, blending with the Cyber Papacy's reality to create a truly bizarre stew. High and low tech intermix as a patchwork of fanciful Eilish buildings and Cyber Papacy's hologram washed concrete brutalism. The denizens of Calais freely use both magic and cybertech. Humans, dwarves, and elves mingle in the streets along with foreigners from other realities, drawn by the city's rare axiomatic mixture. But constant war, along with the frequent reality storms, has worn down this city. Aside from a glittering core where the city's wealthiest reside, the rest of Calais is in shambles, home to 1 million impoverished souls crowded into dense tenements. The church leaves Calais largely to its own devices, focusing on defending the channel against threats. The only police you see are dour elves, clad in reflect armor and wielding plasma swords. The address turns out to be a tenement in a rough neighborhood on the south side of town. Tower-shaped, the 20-story concrete structure even has crenellations along the top battlements, but modern glass windows clash with the Eilish transformation. Trash litters the sidewalk, and everywhere you see a skull symbol spray-painted on the grungy walls, along with the hollow tagging of a colorful stylized skull wearing a crown. In spray paint next to the hollow tag, someone has artfully named this building La Pueble, the trash can.
Nice.
All right. Now that we're officially on the right map for you, Mark, I'll go ahead and give you the trap.
Thank you. I honestly didn't think we were getting this far today.
Well, we had some good rolls.
Yep, that'll do it.
So you are in an Isle Cyber Papacy mixed zone. You are standing in front of this large. It's a very strange combination of Eilish and Cyber Papacy overlaying Core Earth. Core Earth seems to be completely suppressed, and the building itself looks pure Cyber Papacy, except that it seems like the columns or the support columns in between the windows have an absolute, looks like it's pinstriped with Eilish construction, but it's like a skyscraper. And at the top you have crenellations, and it just looks like this super tall, almost Art Nouveau skyscraper in the shape of a giant medieval tower. But that down below, where normally in Cyber Papacy the spray paint wouldn't stick to the building materials, or the holograms would cover it up, here on the Eilish surfaces you can see that spray paint standing out. What would you like to do?
Hey, Mark, I got one thing for you before we arrive, air quotes. I would like to type a letter out, an email to the inspector.
Okay.
Let me-
Are you going to post it for me in chat?
Yes, I am. And I'll read that. Dear Inspector, Monsieur Adam Beaverhausen was looking for information on joining the monks proper while traveling on holiday through France. When the Holy Spirit came upon him, he was close to the Fontenay Abbey and wanted to talk to the monks there. As he approached, he was attacked by the cybernetic hounds who were stirred up by the demonic influences. As we, the church envoys, emerged from the hidden demonic laboratory, we saved the poor soul from the cyber hounds. Church envoy. Borgia. There we go.
Let me copy this and put this into my notes.
He wanted it promptly.
Borgia, you know that is going to tell him where we are.
No, that's not, totally not. That doesn't say a thing where we are.
Yeah, but the envelope will. He's going to.
Oh, you know the burnt toast will be taking that out first, right?
Burnt toast?
Yeah, Eben Crux.
What?
That is Borges' new code name.
Burnt toast.
The burnt
Ebon
toast.
crust,
Yeah, exactly.
black crust.
Ebon crust. I got
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I got
The
it. There
burnt
we go.
toast. Is like good code name, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
I thought it meant black cross, but burnt toast is.
Yeah, you don't make it too obvious, right?
9 is not obvious at all.
Yeah, you like the code words, right?
I mean, I feel they're appropriate when they are inside.
Yeah. It's burnt toast. No. Someone's think I like a cafe, like, oh, I don't like the burnt toast. Okay.
Is it any burnt bread product, like the burnt croissant? Work? Burnt bagel?
I mean, let's burnt bagel.
I think we're falling down the wrong path here with the talks about.
So while Charlemagne and Borea are having an argument about code names and emails and what the church may or may not conclude from that, what are the rest of you doing?
Well, we're in this tenement area. We have the address, and the address is the trash can, right?
You don't have a go to this apartment or this building room, whatever. You have
We
this
just have the name.
building. Yeah.
We just
You
have the name.
his name
Okay.
and this building, and that's it. Somewhere in this high rise, you theorize, Ghoul resides.
Oh, so then I should just go around and ask people if they've heard of this person?
You want to give me a streetwise?
Why don't we look electronically first?
You could also give me a computers if you wanted.
Yeah, I'll basically use the brute circuit spy to find some electronics and then hook in.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I will be doing the same.
DNs are 10 on either one of those.
Excellent. There is a 10.
Charlemagne,
Oh. I'm going to let him do it because my character sheet isn't open yet.
Uh-oh.
go ahead, Electo, if you want to give me a streetwise. Is that your final answer? 10. You could make your 10 better if you want to.
I was gonna say our level is going to matter.
They might.
It's
I'm going to give
Rob,
you
you're
a
muted.
computers also.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm not muted.
Well,
talking a lot.
I haven't heard you confirm that a 10 is your final answer.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And
thought
I will
the
get a
rest
15.
Yay.
Jerome is at a good. Electo, where are you on your streetwise? Is that 8 going to stand?
I think it is because the extra D20 is not going to push it up enough. I don't think to guarantee even the 15. Honestly, actually, I guess it could. You know what? Sure.
Do it.
I feel like I'm getting 3 later, so I can spend 1 now.
At some point, I'm getting. That's a true statement. At some point, you are getting 3. Question whether or not you have is the only open question is who do you thank for the generosity?
Right, and it might be myself. So, you know.
Might be. 16 is your final answer?
Yeah, that's going to be my final answer. Mark's going to
Okay.
be like, I'm so annoyed with Electo, he gets his own trap.
I'm going to catch you in the blast if I don't get you.
The trap being a window too high you can't climb up to.
No, that's in Russia. You fall out of windows in Russia.
Oh, sorry.
So between the two of you, you discover that this is in fact the right building. He lives somewhere on the 14th floor, and then you zero in on which flat is actually his. But in your Jerome, in your computer searches, you discover that there's something going on with a local gang called the Crazors, and it seems like all you get out of it is that the Crazors have declared war on the Skull Kings.
Okay.
Skull Kings, come out and play.
Okay.
Nice reference. Very nice reference, Dan. I get it.
I will let everyone know.
Should have tapped 2 beer
What I
bottles
found.
together, though.
Didn't have any with me, but I was doing the finger deal.
Okay.
I will tell everyone about what I found.
So does this mean we are with the picture of this holo picture thingy? We're in Skull King territory?
I think so.
Is Ghoul part of one of these, whatever they are?
Well, by the name Ghoul, I would assume that Skull King is probably a closer reference to Chrysler. What was it, Chrysler?
Razors.
Crazors.
You spell it with a 0.
Yes.
I understand computers. I know the lead speak.
I don't have to cut them
Yes.
off. Just hold my axe up.
Okay, 14th floor, right?
Shall we go knock and say aye?
Yeah.
I mean,
Think
are
so.
we here to talk to this Ghoul feller?
Yes.
Hey, let's go.
Let's do it.
Well, there's 2 entrances, 2 main entrances, one on the front, one on the back. It's not a back door being smaller. They just have like almost like a walk through or pass through from one side to the other. So which side are you going through, the front side or the back side?
See no reason why we can't walk through the front door.
Unless we don't want to be seen, there may be cameras in the back door that are out.
Well, if you're
Yeah,
wanting to
I
be
say we
sneaky,
should-
you've got the wrong dwarf with you.
Tell you what, Craig, you walk through the front door, we'll all walk through the back door.
Oh, split the
Okay.
party. That is a very Eilish thing to do.
No, that's a very Rorschach thing to do.
Before I get to the door, I'll cast Tree Skin.
So what are we doing?
Border's
I'm
just gonna
walking
go
to the front door.
Border's just
you
gonna
walk
go to
in
the back door.
You see
I'm walking
you
to the
see-
front door, and I don't know what direction they're walking. Like I
Craig's
said,
gone in the front door. Where's everybody else going?
I'll
Yeah,
go
well-
with Greg.
Border just going to the back door.
I
I
will
will
go
go
with
with Boria.
Okay, so Craig and Charlemagne
I'm counting on you not to get me killed, Craig.
and Boria. Where's Electo?
I take a hit of
I will go with Boria.
And I think Robert, Jerome, and Charlemagne are probably pretty good for how to communicate when out of earshot.
Well,
Yes.
before we do that, I can also attempt to cast telepathy.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and do that?
Even better than that.
Yeah, it's good backup for technology.
Not so much.
Yes.
I mean,
I will take some shock.
But not a 4K in this nifty.
Actually, I am.
Connect.
Yep.
Yeah, he did. Good thing though, Jim. The reconnect difficulty is only a 10 because it's a mix zone.
I have 2 second chances if you would like one.
He doesn't.
I mean, he wants to save the second chance for when he rolls a reconnect.
I think I'm going to play a second chance for him.
I don't think that's how that card works.
No.
So we're not gonna. Here's your choice. You can get your group to hold up before you go through the door until we can figure out whether or not you're going to reconnect, or you can just go in and we'll leave you disconnected, and I'll periodically call for reconnects. And if something happens, something happens.
We'll go with that route.
Unless Charlemagne stops Crag. Crag's walking towards the front door, so.
Okay,
Right. No. So literally, it's hey, this is the plan. You go there. You go there. I try to cast telepathy really quickly, disconnect, and have a headache as I start walking off for you.
Okay, Crag, are you going to go in the door as quickly as you can go in the door, or are you going to wait for your compatriots to get around to the backside?
Yeah, I would have to wait.
Fine, I'll give him the count of 10.
It's gonna take
One bloody elf. 2 bloody elves. 3 bloody elves.
I have a question. Why must elves be bloody?
Well, didn't you see him in the last place we was at? They're always bloody. They're bleeding all over the place.
Yeah, but there was only
They're
one.
soft.
Why would there be more? I am trying to basically buy extra time for the guys to get.
Yeah, you catch out of the corner of your eye, movement
I just
on the far
go off
side of the building, and so it's time to go in. As you go in, you notice that as you walk in, you see Crag. You see three young men dressed in colors that mimic the Skull King tagging that's outside the building. And they seem to two of them seem to come towards you, and then one of them kind of draws up short, looks at you, looks at the other group coming through, looks back at you, and then starts to walk at the other group, and then they stop, and he says, "Hey, there's more of them." And the other two stop, and they kind of look. This is
so
our
you can
territory.
actually see each other. It's like a shotgun entrance.
Yeah, it's an atrium. You walk through, and there's the building itself. You discover once you're inside, there's an atrium level where the apartments are built around the edge in the center. And as you get to the people in the back door get to like through the overhead into the atrium segment, and down here it's a very over what might have once been a really nice garden area with a path and tables and stuff like that. It's pretty much overgrown and trashed. There's a smell to the area. You look up, you could see clotheslines where it's close in the corners, and people have strung clotheslines and they're airing out their laundry and things like that. And these three young men are trying to figure out hey, this is our place. You're not welcome here. Skull Kings control this ground.
Oh, it is good. We are not trying to take your property. We're just passing through to visit friends.
No passing through. You ain't got no friends here. Get out.
Crag walks towards the stairs if there is any.
Hey.
I'm going to follow him. Oh yes, please don't. He has very bad temper.
Really,
You're going to understanding.
You're going to mess with the group that has a giant mouth the size of a dragon. Is that what you're telling me? Do we have to play my knife is bigger than your knife?
Well, we don't want no mutant trouble here. And you see one of them pulling out a radio, and he's keying it and he's talking into it. You can't hear what he's saying.
I need a radio. Okay.
Oh, actually,
stairs, right?
I mean, with the cybernetic, can't I hack his signal?
You might be able to intercept it, but you haven't at this point.
Well, I'm going to try.
Okay.
Yeah, as I say, you can certainly do so.
There is my computer.
We are taking
So
little.
17.
Oh,
We
sure.
are taking.
Yeah, you got his signal.
We are
I mean,
taking.
whatever he said, he's transmitted and it's gone. But you can
Yeah.
listen in on anything he says from this point.
We are taking little boy to uncle.
If you're out, you hear what are they speaking?
Little boy.
Yeah, you speak.
Oh.
Jerome speaks French. When hold him there. If you can't hold him there, let him come up. We'll take care of him. Just kind of try and follow him.
I will actually break in and say, we are just here to look for Gould. We have an appointment.
the guy that has the radio kind of looks, and as you speak, you have to talk to say that, right?
Oh, I know.
Yeah, okay. He kind of looks at you.
I'm going to say to him, we are not your run-of-the-mill
You're not. No,
disenfranchised.
nobody comes in. No, Ghoul don't have no friends, and Ghoul's friends, they know how to come in. You don't know how to come in. Get out. You ain't got no.
We
you
are
ain't no friends
here.
with Ghoul.
Oh,
For an, did I say friend?
ignore him. Just
Did I say friend? I said we have an appointment.
Yeah, Craig is already halfway up the stairs, the first floor.
yeah, I think the stairs are a good idea. Let's go.
Um,
Yeah.
I would warn your friends. The dwarf is nearly indestructible, and in the most recent event, I saw him take out 12 cyber dogs and 4 cyber monks.
they're not listening.
In less
They're
than
coming
30
up anyway.
seconds.
Send the team.
Your team will die if you try to attack. We are just here to speak to Ghoul.
I
And
assume
the
that's
elevator
the
goes
elevator.
off. Yeah, and at that point, we're gonna call it
Okay,
before the elevator doors open.
that is fine.
You didn't really expect anything less from Craig, did you? You all said go in, it's the 14th floor. That's what Craig's doing. Craig does not finesse.
You're going to walk
No,
us floors?
no, Craig is not known for finesse.
Crag thinks finesse is something on strange sea creatures in lots.
The only kind of finesse Craig's ever done is a dinner and friggin' and with Amazons, and that's as far as he's able to get.
Your finesse is a rapier.
That's why I don't use finesse. I like me axe.
Yeah.
To be fair, that finesse was still better than a Borea finesse.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't think Orya knows that.
No,
word.
hey, don't act so
I
surprised.
feel-
He's
I
not
feel-
wrong.
I feel seen.
I'm just surprised that Oreo didn't walk in with me.
I feel so understood.
It's correct. There is no word in Russian for finesse, so Borea doesn't understand it.
That's the hammer part of the hammer and sickle.
Right.
There was a comedian I heard today too was kind of bouncing between us. Apparently, I'll have to ask Lehman this next week when we see him. But apparently, there's no word in Russian for empathy.
I could look that up for you right quick.
But I don't know
Again,
if that's
the
true or
hammer
not.
part of the hammer and sickle.
It was a comedian, so who knows?
Well, let's
Some
go.
liberties may have been taken.
Google
yeah, well,
Translate.
Tune in next week to find out what the Russian word for empathy is.
There we go.
Tune in next week to see how much trouble Craig gets into.
No, say that correctly. Tune in next week to see how much trouble Craig gets everyone else into.
Oh, there is that too. So yes, if you want to see exactly what kind of a mess Craig and the group has gotten themselves into, join us next Wednesday, same time, same channel. If you can't wait that long to get your tabletop fix, you can join us on Monday night for our Cape City Chronicles. We're working on getting some new players in there, but come join us for the Homeless Heroes, or the prehistoric Homeless Heroes. Or how are we looking at that, Robert? I mean, we're a bunch of dinosaur changing.
Yeah, we're homeless dinosaurs.
Yeah, something like that. So come join us Monday, 7 o'clock, and see how that goes. And then, of course, next Sunday, not this upcoming Sunday, we will be back for some Kingman Stones, if you're interested in watching our 3.5 D&D session. I think that's pretty much it, unless anyone else has anything else they would like to add before we log on out of here. Crickets tell me nope. So, with that, remember, we're in this adventure called life together, so please keep that golden rule in mind. Treat those around you the way you'd like to be treated yourself. And with that, have a good week.